I've been sitting back here waiting. I've been waiting. What's up, YouTube? Oh, good morning, Mike and chat. Mother Bird is here. Victoria, Wendy, and what's that, Curry? And Gina, right?
Gianna.
Gianna.
Gianna Gambino.
Gianna. Hey, Gianna. What this boy done did. I don't like to be, like to be over here. My stomach is hurting, man. I don't know what's going on.
Might be all that Kentucky Fried Chicken.
Dude, I'm famous for some Kentucky Fried Chicken. I'm hungry. I've been drinking water. Oh my goodness. Think I'm sleeping too much.
Are you? I feel like you're always doing videos. I don't know when you're sleeping.
Dude, I didn't get out of bed till about 11 something.
I mean, you can sleep in. You stay up late.
Mm-hmm. So what's on the agenda for today? Victoria.
Not found. Tried emailing me twice. Storm.
Hmm?
Did you go get my email address off my page?
Mm.
You did? That's
Yeah,
weird.
it's beautiful. God, there are all these beautiful women. Can y'all hear me? Take care of the women and the kids first. That's the way I go. Oh,
Let's see.
Storm AF, what's going on?
Let me see. Storm said they tried to email me, but it didn't go through.
Crystal woke me up. Thank you, Crystal. I appreciate that because I was knocked out. Crystal called me and woke me up. So she's sending more stuff, I guess. Yeah. Hi, everybody. Hi, Mike. Storm AF. I'm stormed as I'm doing a reaction. I'm recording a video now. Check the title. You can change it if you want. Secret tapes exposed Diddy wild parties. Was Oprah caught on in the yeah. Maybe we should look for some Oprah type stuff.
We need to start on some letters.
Some letters? What
That's what
letters?
Crystal. That's what Crystal is saying. We need to start on some letters. Hey, Crystal.
What letters?
Uh, I'm not sure, but maybe letters to the government. Is that what you meant, Crystal?
Like typing out a
But
letter.
like I was saying yesterday, we need to flood them with letters.
Well, let's do that then.
I CC'd Murph too, and it said denied on his one account, but not the other. That's weird, Storm. It might be. Are you sending from a Gmail?
Mm.
You ready? You ready, Mike? Or are
Mm.
you still setting up?
No, I'm ready. I mean, well, we're gonna play the video or what you want to do?
Yeah, no. Yeah, I didn't want to talk over the video if you're ready to start it.
No, I want you to talk.
Okay. Uh yeah, I sent it from a Gmail the second time. Try it one more time. Just make sure you put it in because I get emails all day, so I don't have anything blocked. So it might be some type of restriction, but I mean I get emails from everybody every day. Every day. Right, Michelle?
Michelle send you a lot of emails every day.
Michelle sends me emails every day. Um C Cassius, he hits me up with links in my what is it? What's my Discord every day. So yeah, I also have a Discord storm. If you want, uh, hopefully the link still works because I don't know, I'll be doing weird
Watch.
stuff. If not, I
I'll
give
send
you
400 times now.
watch. I'll send for, and it might be something where it's just slow, and then all of a sudden it'll, I'll get 100 emails, but it's okay. It's
Mm-hmm.
okay. Hey Michelle. Hey Michelle. Hey bass girl. Ooh. Hey
Y'all want to hear
Mugberg.
what?
Hey Victoria. You doing a roll
Hey.
call? You just gonna go right in. Hey Crystal. Hey Gianna. Hey
Mm.
Storm. Did I get everybody? Hey Tahia. Tahia.
Y'all want to hear what Tahir did today?
Uh-oh. Tahia, what you did? Hey Bergert. Bergert.
He was like, "Oh boy." He tried to save a video. It's my fault. I'm gonna say it's my fault. Tahir deleted the video by accident. I did the
Which video
whole.
was it?
It was an hour video.
Uh,
The breaking news of the Tesla truck catching on fire.
okay. Okay.
And Mike messed it up too. No, I didn't.
Hey
So
Valerie.
it was breaking news, and we want to hurry up and put it up. So I'm
Mm-hmm.
thinking that I don't need to save it because Tahir just come in and just edit it. But he want to
Mm-hmm.
edit it on the new computer. So I said, well, you got to save it because I haven't saved it. He said, okay. Then he hit delete.
Hey Bob's your uncle.
You just
Hey
hit delete.
Hey
So
TT TT Tracker. Brian Carter, what's up?
Tahir
Did
got
I,
to go upstairs. Why you
did
not
I get
changing the
everyone?
things? Why you saying their names?
Wendy. Hey, Claire. I'm not changing. I'm going back up to the top. I had to make sure I get everybody.
Oh,
So
okay.
I'm coming. I'm coming.
My
Let me come
bad.
back down now. I just wanted to make sure I got everybody.
Oh, my
Oh
bad.
boy.
My
Ain't
bad.
you got something to do? Ain't you
Yeah,
got a channel to lead?
I got something to do. I'm gonna have to step away for a couple of at least 30 minutes. This video is not even 30 minutes.
Mm,
So you're gonna have to
oh,
text me or I'm
I
gonna
can
be
take
on
it
the line.
down. No, I can. You know what? I realize I can take the video down when it's done.
Okay.
So I can do that. I just can't pause it, but I can
Right,
take
but
it
the thing about it is we need to pause it sometime.
down. Oh, well, I see. I
Did you
can't.
did you download Desk
Oh,
Jump Top
yeah.
something?
I went to it. I have it saved on my thing, but you ain't tell me what to do with it.
I
Like I
know, I
have
know.
it. Yeah, nobody told me nothing. What up, Nightbot?
That's Tahir's son.
Nightbot.
hmm
Identify identifying as to hear son.
So I guess I can.
Hey, Nicole. Nicole.
Oh my God. I can't be sleepy because I slept.
You,
Boy,
you
I
both are
slept
so
twice.
good together. Thank you. That means a lot to me.
Yeah, that means a lot to me too because
Mhm.
we're trying to do the daggone thing.
We
All
are. We
right.
trying to make these moves.
Mm, 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 mm. Guess I'm getting tired. All
I
right,
be
y'all. We're gonna huh?
Yeah, go ahead. Yeah, go ahead. We ready.
I gotta say, all right, y'all. Ooh. It's kind of chilly in here.
I know it's cold
Don't
as
forget
dick.
about the trip, y'all. We still planning that trip. Yeah, this is let's see what this is. Oprah Winfrey terrified court.
Spiral staircase.
Mm,
That's funny.
mm. All
Just
right,
saying.
what's up? Huh?
No, look, plotter D.
I got
Oprah is
all
so
kinds of stuff
crooked. She
going on.
sleeps on a spiral staircase, not to seem disrespectful, but what a snake. Just saying.
Mm.
That was a good one.
Ooh. Look at that.
I
Hope
like
you
funny.
feel better. You two are amazing. Thank you so much.
Thank
Appreciate
you,
it.
Gianna.
Gianna in
Gambino.
the house.
Gianna. Yeah, did I say Gianna? Gianna Gambino. I wanted to put the G in the, never mind, forget it.
Yeah. Appreciate
Somebody.
it. Thank you so much, girl.
Yes, thank you, thank you. Thank you, thank you,
Yeah,
thank you,
yeah,
thank you.
yeah.
Sorry, Steph, but I
Well,
can't stand it.
we'll play the video. Then after the video, we do the shout outs so I can
Okay.
finish up. I got Gene Deal over there on the computer back there.
Oh,
Maybe
is
I
it?
should
Gene Deal in the house.
but then my back is gonna be to y'all, but y'all can see, I guess. Y'all don't need to see.
What we
What's
see?
up, YouTube? What's up? How y'all doing? Check this out. This is a exclusive on our live channel. Oprah Winfrey is terrified in court over leaked audio from Diddy's evil parties. Y'all hit that subscribe button, hit that bell. Hey, let's check this bad boy out.
And this is what I do know for sure. When something this major happens, when you have the fallout, 50 women coming forward, that it's a watershed moment.
Singer Seal Instagram this meme, showing Winfrey kissing the disgraced mogul. It reads, when you have been part of the problem for decades, but suddenly they all think you are the solution.
The question now, could past attendees like Ashton Kutcher, Demi Moore, Kelly Osbourne, Justin Bieber, and Usher be potentially questioned by federal investigators?
Were that there are a lot of people in Hollywood who are probably worried about which Diddy parties they were at and what was going on.
Diddy's reign is obviously over, but there's another billionaire that might go down with him. And it's not Jay-Z, but Oprah. There have been rumors for years about how Oprah is not what she seems, and that there's something sinister behind that loving mask. And this watershed moment might just be her end as well. First, let's take a look at why people think Oprah's not all she seems chalked up to be. For one,
You know, one thing, it is so hard to find footage or anything on Oprah. So she's moving like a Jay-Z, real secretive. Yep.
even apart from any major accusations, she's been alleged to be a bully who isn't quite as nice as she tries to seem. For one, people were angry at her after an interview with the Olsen twins resurfaced, where she was seen acting very invasive and unsympathetic, especially considering they were just teenagers.
Yeah, you know, people are going to write what they want to write. We try not to read the good or the bad because it just kind of comes with the territory. You know, either you're too fat, you're too skinny, and people are just going to write what they
What size are you, by the way?
Size.
Yeah, I always
I'm really sure.
You're not sure?
Girls, and you know.
That's so interesting. That is so interesting. I'm like obsessed with size, and you're like, I really don't know.
Mary-Kate did eventually seek treatment for an eating disorder later that year. And we progressed, and we've seen just the look on her face, how horrified Mary-Kate and her sister Ashley were when they were asked that question, and then for Oprah to laugh about it. It comes off tone deaf now.
There was also Monique, the actress who has accused Tyler Perry and Oprah of blackballing her from the industry. Her claims have been proven true, especially as Perry straight up admitted to having a hand in making sure she didn't get hired. Monique even said Oprah started stealing roles that were offered to her first. But her real problem was when Oprah invited her family on her show without consultation. Monique was only informed of the brother who sexually assaulted her of being present, not her entire estranged family.
Obligation to let Oprah Winfrey know how I really felt. Now I want you to understand something too. See, this is why me and Oprah Winfrey got a problem.
It's still there.
Until that woman says, let me apologize to you publicly, it'll be to the day I leave this earth, because what you did was malicious and it was intentional and it was ugly.
If Oprah was watching this, what would you tell her?
I would say, Oprah Winfrey, you know what you need to do, and stop hiding behind what you call was negative comments, what you call, oh, I don't even deal with things like that, because what people are beginning to do is see you for who you are.
Let them know what you said.
Okay. And she said, if you think I did something wrong, I want to apologize. And what my husband taught me a long time ago, an apology is not something that you think you need to give. If somebody else think you need to give it, it's what you feel. So she came off like Mother Earth that she is. If you think I did something wrong, no, Oprah, it ain't what I think. You did do something wrong. You maliciously, and you had full intentions of having my parents on your show and not saying anything to me. Was that for ratings?
It seemed like she exploited the situation.
Were you just exploiting me? There are some sisters in this business that are about it. Regina King was there that night. Angela Bassett was there that night.
And then comes the most problematic thing of all, and the part that actually may tie her to Diddy is her connection to Harvey Weinstein. While she was quick to give an Oscars speech and speak up about women facing sexual assault, people pointed out that she had been a frequent collaborator of Weinstein for years and never spoke up. It's hard to believe she never saw anything, and she even avoided directly speaking about him, simply calling it a watershed moment and talking about it from a wider perspective rather than specifically calling him out.
And this is what I do know for sure. When something this major happens, when you have the fallout, 50 women coming forward, that it's a watershed moment. And what I do believe is actually happening is that, first of all, it's triggering a lot of unreleased pain, repressed anger, guilt, and suffering that a lot of women have had. I happened to be on set with several actresses the other day, and we were filming some things, and they were like, hadn't slept over a period of 2 or 3 days, and I was like, what is that? I said, oh, you guys are suffering from PTSD.
And when you start talking about it out loud too,
everybody has a story. Everybody has a story. And so I think this is a watershed moment. And if we make this just about Harvey Weinstein, then we will have lost this moment. I think this is a moment where no matter what business you work in, there have been women who not only had the disease to please, that's a part of it, but who felt that in order to keep my job, in order to keep my position, in order to keep moving forward, I've got to smile, I've got to look the other way, I got to pretend he didn't say that, I got to pretend he didn't touch me. I think those days are about to be over.
She talked about how they shouldn't make the issue about Harvey Weinstein in particular, but look at the trouble women face as a whole. People pointed out that it was very convenient for her to bring up women's issues overall at that moment rather than holding her friend accountable. But what do you think? Was she right in how she handled the question, or should she have kept the focus on Weinstein?
You pretend it's okay. You pretend you didn't. No, it isn't. You're right, Jeff. It absolutely, you're absolutely right. But a lot of women have been silenced, and I know,
I think it's
being a victim of child sexual abuse, that when you feel like you cannot be heard, and then other people start speaking out, it makes you feel like, oh, now I can speak out too.
Yeah.
So,
You've been speaking about it for
years.
Yeah. Following her Oscars speech, 2 people actually came out to say what everyone was thinking. Singer Seal pointed out that she had been part of the problem for decades and now wanted to act like a saint.
Me too.
3 days after Oprah publicly supported victims of sexual assault in the wake of numerous allegations against Harvey Weinstein, Singer Seal Instagrammed this meme, showing Winfrey kissing the disgraced mogul. It reads, when you have been part of the problem for decades, but suddenly they all think you are the solution.
Please welcome
The 54-year-old who's appeared on Oprah's show captioned his post, "Oh, I forgot. That's right. You'd heard the rumors, but you had no idea he was actually serially assaulting young starry-eyed actresses. My bad." While Weinstein maintains his innocence, Seal hasn't commented further, and Oprah has not responded.
This moment is a really powerful time for everybody to get woke.
Rose McGowan, an actress and one of the first people to speak up about Weinstein, also ripped into Oprah and called her out for abandoning victims of sexual abuse and called her as fake as they come.
So Rose McGowan has put Oprah on blast. Rose recently called out Oprah on Twitter over her past associations with some controversial men. Rose wrote, quote, "From being pals with Harvey Weinstein to abandoning and destroying Russell Simmons victims, she is about supporting a sick power structure for personal gain. She is as fake as they come." And just to refresh your memory, music producer Russell Simmons has been accused of rape by at least 15 women. Last year, Oprah pulled out of a documentary that's highlighting their stories because she and the filmmakers apparently did not see eye to eye on that project. And as
You're muted. I'm muted.
I was saying, wow, Russell Simmons, man. I kept hearing his name come up, but I didn't know what he did or why he left the country and all this stuff.
Oh, you didn't hear about that?
Huh?
You didn't hear about that? About Russell Simmons?
I've been hearing things about it, but not exactly what she said. You know, nobody broke it all the way down to me. I'm broken down now. And shout out to her for speaking up. They so big that they think that these people are so little, they're afraid to talk to them or talk about them.
They come.
So Rose McGowan has put Oprah on blast. Rose recently called out Oprah on Twitter over her past associations with some controversial men. Rose wrote, quote, "From being pals with Harvey Weinstein to abandoning and destroying Russell Simmons victims, she is about supporting a sick power structure for personal gain. She is as fake as they come." And just to refresh your memory, music producer Russell Simmons has been accused of rape by at least 15 women. Last year, Oprah pulled out of a documentary that's highlighting their their stories because she and the filmmakers apparently did not see eye to eye on that project. And as for her former friendship with Harvey Weinstein, Oprah had said that she did not know about the sexual assault accusations from women, including Rose, only that she had heard he was a bully.
Now, to refresh your memory, Kevin Hart is an old friend of Diddy. He's also very close to both Oprah and Tyler Perry, even once saying that Oprah loves him more than anyone else in the world. It's obvious that all of them probably know each other. Hart was even in the now infamous Usher video, where Diddy said he and the singer fight over Frosted Flakes.
In my opinion, one of the ones that affects me the most is Justin Bieber.
Do you have the Kevin Hart one?
Which is odd, Pat, because he gets caught saying that he would wake up next to him and then he changes it and says we would fight off over the Frosted Flakes. Even Kevin Hart is uncomfortable because you're admitting that you were sleeping next to a freaking child. And it's like, I'm tired of hearing all these stories and people just laugh about it. We giggle like this is it right here.
We want to thank you. Come here. Don't sit on the bed at night. No homo. No, just don't get close to the bed. Don't get close to the bed. But it's just like, yo, we want to thank you for hosting the thing, man. It's been a pleasure. You didn't have to do it. You did.
No, I definitely didn't have to do it. I definitely didn't have to. First and foremost, I'm not getting in the bed. Shout out to him and what he did. I'm just gonna, if we can, let's just put the camera a little this way, so we're not. I don't want my shot to even I don't want it to come close to the bed at all. Usher look like he fresh off goddamn plane. I should.
Fresh off the guard stage. That's my brother right here from day one. We used to wake up and. Pause, but like that's how. I mean, back in the days when he was like 10 and I was a little bit older, his older brother, we used to fight over the Frosted Flakes. You know what I'm saying? Before pause was invented. You know what I'm saying? But it's my brother for real. We used to actually wrestle off of the Frosted Flakes because he used to always get up early with me. Now he's one of the richest stars in the world. And
What the fuck did Puff just say? Nobody's gonna acknowledge this but me. Puff just said we used to wrestle over the Frosted Flakes, and we're streaming live. That was stupid. Listen, that was fucking stupid.
Listen, having a good time. Yo, Usher made it in. Hey, yo.
Some people are also pointing out how suspicious it is that Kevin Hart closed restaurants days before Diddy's arrests. While some have tried to debunk the theory, it's obvious that there's more to it considering their history.
Hey, Kevin Hart, why are you shutting down all of your restaurants right around the time that Diddy gets busted, Bubba? For those of y'all who don't know, Kevin just shut down all 4 of his vegan restaurants in California after only being open for 2 years. And it's not like they weren't successful. Even Kim Kardashian was tweeting about how amazing his meatless burgers were. Meatless burgers. Good question though, Bubba. Does it have anything to do with this? And also, why the hell are you two so sweaty together? But to be fair, the super thorough fact checkers are saying that this is debunked and it couldn't be it because Kevin closed his restaurants on the 11th and Diddy got arrested on the 16th. Oh, but what's this? Diddy moved back to New York 11 days before the 16th because he knew that he was going to be arrested by federal authorities. And I think it's fair to assume, since him and Kevin are such BFFs together, that he would have let Kevin know exactly what was going on ahead of time.
And then there's the fact that whether Kevin is involved or not, he's certainly aware of the powers at large in Hollywood. He made it clear enough when he warned Kelly Clarkson to not talk too much, as it could get her in trouble.
I was like, and then I don't know if you've had this, but I've had people throw millions of dollars in my face to do something I didn't want to do. And what? Just, you've been off, yeah. Oh, they're in the room.
Yeah. I don't know.
Yeah.
That was my way of cueing you. Like, it's open time.
Yeah, you want me to keep talking about it?
By all means, we can talk about anything. But
don't do it.
Yeah. No, of course.
One thing's for sure, people who used to attend his wild parties are probably worried right now and could be questioned by the feds.
But back to his parties.
I said, everybody, come on over to the house.
While it's not a crime to attend a Diddy event, several of the civil lawsuits allege sex crimes occurred during those wild parties.
I've got a lot I can't tell. Can't tell that one either.
The question now could past attendees like Ashton Kutcher, Demi Moore, Kelly Osbourne, Justin Bieber, and Usher be potentially questioned by federal investigators.
Oh my God.
I lived with Sean Puffy Combs for a year.
There were very curious things taking place.
Anyone who attended one of Diddy's parties dating back decades should be concerned. So Diddy's rich and powerful friends should make sure they have lawyers on standby so the feds may come knocking.
Over the weekend, all of Usher's posts on Twitter mysteriously disappeared, leading some to speculate it was related to Diddy.
Former federal prosecutor Naima Rahmani has already said that rich and powerful people involved with Diddy are probably talking to their lawyers right now.
I do, and I'm here in Hollywood, and Diddy's parties were notorious and one of the worst kept secrets in Hollywood. If I were one of those rich and famous celebrities and I participated in these sex acts, I would be very concerned. I would be talking to a lawyer. At best, I'm a witness. At worst, I'm a co-defendant. And I thought that the feds were actually thinking about potentially charging others, and that's why it took 6 months to arrest and indict Diddy. But it turns out that wasn't the case. But if you believe the U.S. Attorney Damian Williams, and I do, in the reports, there are at least 50 witnesses that the feds have spoken to, and I bet that some of those were participants in the sex act.
Now, he said that a lot of people are looking forward to the rich also having to face some retaliation rather than going scot-free like they did during the Jeffrey Epstein case.
I think they are, and I think they should. Obviously, very different case, but one of the criticisms of the Jeffrey Epstein investigation is that The rich and famous people that participated in the sex acts were never brought to justice. And even Epstein himself got a sweetheart deal, probably because he was very rich and well connected. So, if there are other celebrities, they shouldn't get a free pass merely because of their wealth or their fame. And, I think that the U.S. Attorney's Office going after Diddy, obviously he's going to be their main target. But if there's other people that were participants, they too should be prosecuted.
There's already a long list of people who've been identified as being part of his shenanigans, with the only question left being identifying enablers, victims, and passerbys.
Were that there are a lot of people in Hollywood who are probably worried about which Diddy parties they were at and what was going on. That's not to say that they were necessarily even involved in any of the things that are alleged by the U.S. Attorney's Office. But if you're at that party and it turns out that that's when he set up one of these freak-off sex parties, or that it was going on in another room and you didn't know about it, there's a good chance that you're going to be called by the U.S. Attorney's Office. And certainly if you were involved, you would get a call, because they're going to want to know everything you want to know, and may even want you to be a witness. I just think, we're just starting to scratch the surface of what this case, this case is going to touch and involve. And the feds have said that this remains an open investigation. There could be more charges for Diddy. There could be more charges for other people involved. And usually the way this works is once they find out other people are involved or were witnesses, they bring them in and they sort of lean on them. And it's sort of like, you're going to cooperate with us, or there's a possibility that you could face charges. So this is going to be a slow developing a case here, because we're just getting started. And I don't see how this trial begins anytime before next year.
For now, Oprah has managed to stay safe. But how long will this last? With Kevin Hart already thrown into the mix, will we soon see Oprah's reality being exposed once and for all? Let us know what you think in the comments. That's it for now. For more updates, hit the bell icon.
Think anything. Well, you didn't hear anything I said, did you? I was saying, what did you guys think about that? I mean, Oprah has definitely been, I never really, I didn't prefer her when every time she said something, everybody went out and bought it and did stuff. I wasn't one of her supporters. Then something about her just rubbed me the wrong way. So
you had to play a long video because it'd shut the stream down. Hey, Murph.
Give the ending. And I'm just saying, give the ending. What's the ending to hear?
Hey, y'all. Thank y'all so much. I'm trying.
Sorry
I'm
to
trying
hear.
to do too many things, man, but we trying to save the kids. We trying to help people. So I got my co-hosts and everybody help doing the reactions while you see me back there doing other things and stuff, man. So I apologize. Work with a brother. The name of our production company is Work With Me, Baby. Work with me, baby. Work with me. Look here. I'm going to get on up out of here. Y'all take it light, take it slow. Y'all tell them crazy Uncle Mike, told you so. Told you so. Peace out. I forgot my echo and everything. Golly.
You need to do that again so he could cut all of us out. And you do that one again with your echo. I can't do the echo without an echo.
It's funny because everybody like the mistakes and all that type of stuff.
Yeah, like that. We got bloopers now. I'm like, Tahir, what do you mean ending? What? I don't have no echo button.
He'll cut out whatever he want or keep whatever he want. How y'all doing?
Oh, good.
We was already, I was jumping into the conversation like, okay, yeah.
I missed that video, so I'm not going to be able to comment on that one. But
okay. You got another one y'all want to do? Or y'all want to?
About Oprah?
Yeah.
That's what we're talking about?
I agree. Huh?
No comment, Murph, on Oprah?
I've got my thoughts on her. I just didn't see that video.
Oh, okay. No, they were just saying about, how she's been involved indirectly, but, not really in the front, just kind of hidden in the back of what's going on. And it's funny, right? Like when, when Michael Jackson had all these people coming out saying things, and when, Bill Cosby And she say, oh, well, if you have all these people coming in, then it must be, that it's true. But then all of a sudden with Harvey Weinstein, he's like, oh, well, we shouldn't focus on just him. We should focus on all of the women that, no, we need to focus on your buddy too, honey. Let's focus on your all right.
Yeah, exactly. She was trying to divert, wasn't she?
Right. And she, she would have been a great Olivia Pope. I mean, if you've ever seen Scandal, she would have been a great Olivia Pope because she spun that thing. I mean, she spun it. Professional.
The thing is as well is you've got to think, where did she come from? All of a sudden she was just in a film and got an Oscar.
Oprah was, I mean, the reason why everybody supported Oprah is because when she first came out, they talked about she was ugly, she was this, she was that, blah, blah, blah. And she got a lot of support from her community. Then she got the Oprah show. Everybody supported her for that. And then somewhere in that, because my mother loved Oprah, but she didn't, know about all this other stuff that's going on now. But, she loved Oprah. And then at some point, I don't know, like, I would watch the show because I remember as a kid, I was watching the show. And then at some point it was just like, something just didn't sit right with the show. What was going, like, it just didn't sit right. Yeah. Whatever it was, I didn't sit right. And I didn't really care for her anymore. I can't tell you it was like a specific thing. I just didn't. Like, that was it.
Yeah. I don't know. I've just got this thing now. I'm looking differently at people like Kevin Hart and Oprah and people like that just seem to have come from nowhere. I mean, Color Purple was like her first film, and she won an Oscar for. Color Purple? Yeah, The Color Purple is what she won the Oscar for the best supporting role.
But she was in a movie called The Women of Brewster Place, and I don't know if that was before or after The Color Purple. I guess it was after The Color. I don't know.
I could be totally wrong. I'm going off.
I mean, they were close.
Yeah, I'm just going off my own memory. But she just seems to have come from nowhere.
Yeah, The Color Purple was the big one, though. That was the big one. That was the one that was, explosive. The Women of Brewster Place is one of it's like for color girls type stuff. It's just a depressing, like Precious. It's like, why do you keep making all this depressing ass movies? Like, we never have no fun. We always downtrodden and beat the hell up. Like, what? Like, no.
Yeah. Somebody's saying that she was a news anchor as well. So JRS is saying that she was a news anchor.
Is she a news anchor? I don't know. I can't remember. I mean, she's been around for a very long time, but I think Color Purple, like you said, is what really pulled her out into the spotlight, and whatever, agreements she made after that,
Yeah, it's all a bit sus to me, because when you think back to where people came from and they just appear in your life all of a sudden, do you know what I mean? In like quite a massive way, and it's just like, oh, how did that actually happen? Do you know what I mean? What deal was put on the table to make this person so famous so quickly?
Right. And it's always about the setup, right? And that's what people don't realize. Like entertainment, a lot of people think like, oh, I'm gonna be this, I can be this, I want to be, and yeah, you can do it, but a lot of these people that are in entertainment period, whereas movies, music, they're related. They either went to school together, they're related to each other, like they've known each other before they just got on this stage. It's a lot about networks and connections.
Yeah, absolutely. Look at Mr. Sheeran, Ed Sheeran.
Oh, is he related to somebody?
He's not related to somebody, but the story goes, and this is his story, and this is pretty much verbatim, that one day he decided that he wanted to become a famous musician, so he bought a plane ticket to LA and had nowhere to stay, and he was busking on the street, and Jamie Foxx happened to walk past him and said, you need to come to this open mic night tonight, and then went and played at the open mic night, and he was the only white guy in there, but everybody loved what he was doing, and he had nowhere to live, so he lived with Jamie Foxx on his sofa for a year.
Wow. I believe it. There's so many people that do that. They just go to LA and that's
it. Do y'all want to talk for like 25 minutes?
Yeah, yeah, I can.
You trying to do another video?
I've got to pop off about 9:20, but only for about 10 minutes, and then I'll be back.
All right. I mean, if y'all want to keep talking while I finish the video, it's 25 minutes to go on the video.
It's up to Steph. It's up to Steph. We can talk.
Yeah, it sound like y'all was on a roll.
I mean, we was talking, you know, but I don't want, you know how you run your numbers. So I mean, I saw the numbers going up.
I mean, it's up to y'all. I mean, maybe y'all talk. Let's see if the numbers run up or run down. If y'all keep talking, what y'all were talking about sounded very interesting to me.
Yeah,
I like hearing music, so I definitely like his music.
Oh,
yeah, but it just makes you think, though, doesn't it? With all this that's going on, and especially with all the Jamie Foxx stuff that's come out on his Netflix, stuff like that.
Yeah,
it's like was Ed Sheeran part of all of that kind of stuff? You know, there's no photos of him there, and I'm not. I'm just asking a question. I'm not making assumptions. I'm just asking a question. You know, because he came from nowhere as well. You know, but he is really talented. He's really talented. So,
right, he really is, and it's very rare that you get someone that's so talented, because now they just kind of look for, you know, some basic thing, and then they just kind of make the rest happen. Right? They'll use any type of, you know, voiceovers, or, you know, what they say, certain microphones that make your voice sound better, like,
yeah,
you know, and just try to make you look the part. But, you know, long time ago, you used to at least have to have some type of talent, you know.
This is the thing, and when we're talking about, you know, we can talk about people like J-Lo and people like that, who it's been proven that she didn't sing on any of her tracks.
Yeah, that's what they said, that Ashanti was her. What she sang over.
There's
Ashanti's
loads of people. Yeah, it's not just Ashanti. There's
loads.
There's loads of different people.
Yeah, that's absolutely crazy. Like I couldn't imagine. I couldn't imagine that. Like, you know.
Well,
that to me is just.
I can imagine anything.
And then you see. Sorry, go ahead.
No, I was just saying I can imagine anything these days. You know, with what's going on at the moment and what we're finding out about things. You know, there's nothing that's off chart. Do you know what I mean?
Right. But do you remember the group Milli Vanilli?
Yes.
So this is why it makes me kind of upset, because you know how badly they treated Milli Vanilli when they found out they were lip singing.
Yeah.
Right? Like they destroyed them when they found out that Milli Vanilli was lip singing. Like they got no respect ever again. And I think the story was it wasn't even that they couldn't sing. Like they could sing, like they could carry a tune, but for whatever reason, when they got, you know, that whole lip singing thing, people were just so upset about it. And now to find out that all these other people were not even, you know what I'm saying? Like, how dare you?
Yeah.
Like,
yeah. We used to have there was one of the most popular shows in the UK back in the day when I was a kid, was called Top of the Pops. Mm-hmm. And it was a music program that basically they had all of the people in the top 20 that were in the top 20 music sales for that week would come on and perform. Very rarely did anybody do it live, if anybody. And Nirvana, you know the band Nirvana? Nirvana with Kurt Cobain.
Oh, Nirvana, yes. I know Nirvana. I've heard of them, yes.
So they got banned from Top of the Pops because they went, oh, okay, yeah, we'll go on mine. But backstage they had a conversation saying, no bloody way are we going to mine. So they went on stage on a live show, and as the track started, they just held their hands in the air so that people could tell that they weren't playing their instruments and they weren't singing. So they got banned from Top of the Pops. And also Madonna was on there one time and she forgot the words, so she was meant to be lip syncing, but she was singing the wrong words, so you could tell that she was lip syncing. And it just got ridiculous. It's all stuff like that, and you know, it just makes you think that there is an agenda going on here, There's, you know, they
Exactly.
do you know what I mean? It's like they want to put out what they want to put out, and it's all connected. Like we've been saying, it's all connected. The music industry, the TV industry, the news networks, the media, the everything. They're all connected to each other. So
and it's not about the talent anymore. And you know, just like, you know, Jagger said, you know, cruelty free. Like the fact of the matter that the ones with the talent, you know, you have to go through these heinous, you know, situation in order to showcase your talent. And some people are so desperate for, you know, to make their dream come true, they're willing to do it. Like, you know, and it shouldn't be that. Like, it shouldn't be that at all.
Shouldn't be that at all. And somebody's speaking about Lauryn Hill as well. I absolutely adore Lauryn Hill.
Yes,
especially her, and was it The Education of Lauryn Hill? Was that the album?
The Miseducation of Lauryn Hill. Yep.
Lauryn Hill. Yeah, that album is just genius. It's absolute genius. But allegedly, she left the industry because of what was going on. Allegedly.
And now you look at all the people that have left the industry, and now you think, okay, something must have been going on. And they knew, like Maya came out. I mean, and this is what I'm saying. Like, when they talk about Mrs. Carter, Mrs. used to be in Destiny's Child, I'm telling you right now, I don't care what, and I've been standing this for this. I'm not saying that you haven't had some good songs that have been bops and people, you know, played in the club and had time to. But what I'm saying is pure talent. You were not the one that anybody would have bet on to come out as the solo artist to be successful. Not ever. And and I say this all the time because we had so many female single artists that you couldn't get a leg in. You had to have something. Like Whitney.
She wasn't even the best one in Destiny's Child.
No. Like as a kid, we had Whitney. Then when Mariah came out with her, you know, her 16 octave vocals or something, it is like her range is. Then that was like, you know, she came out and killed it. Then we had Brandy. Then we had Monica. Then we Aaliyah. We had Maya. We had all these females. And we're all the same age. Like. It's not like we were all like different ages. Now they tried to play Beyonce. I mean, they tried to play Mrs. Carter, Miss Destiny Child, as being younger,
just full of bouncy. It's funnier,
right? But it was just like nobody. Like the thing was when they said when they came out. I think they said they were 14, but people weren't having it because they were like, "Wait, time out. Why you dress like you grown?" And they were not having it. Like not like today where you know have some people putting their kids up in little Kim costumes for Halloween, shaking it around like it's cute. That wasn't cute back in there. Like get your kids some clothes, you know. But I mean, she just wasn't it. I don't care what nobody says, just wasn't it. You know, could she make could they make her a good song? Yes, they could make her a good song. Did they force her down our throat? Yes, they did. Yes, they absolutely did. I'm telling you. I remember because I'm like, dang, this song play again. And that's especially in New York. That's what they do. They just they'll play the same 5 songs over and over and over and over and over and over and over again. It's like, dang, okay. Until finally now you ain't got no choice. You waking up singing it in your sleep.
Yeah, brainwashing. It's brainwashing. That's what they do. That's what they do on, you know, with radio stations. They'll play the song every half an hour. And it's like, oh my God, that's why I stopped listening to the radio, because I'm just like, I'll listen to what I want to listen to. Do you know what I mean? Because they're just trying to brainwash.
Right.
Like watching news channels and stuff. Again, they'll just repeat the same all the time until it gets into your brain so that you start to believe it. And suddenly I had an epiphany and I woke up one day and just going, this is just all crazy, man. This is all crazy. Because these people, especially when it comes to music, I know what I'm talking about. You know, Mike knows what he's talking about, and because that's, you know, that's what we do, and it's just like you said, people, they're just pushing people out there that don't have any talent anymore, And speaking about people, Justin Bieber and people like that, he has got talent. I'm not a fan of Justin Bieber, right? Justin Bieber. I'm not a fan of his music.
Yeah, he does.
But one thing that I will say is he has got a voice.
Yes,
he can.
does.
I've heard him sing live, and he can sing.
Exactly.
He's got the talent.
I agree. He definitely has the talent. The thing that I feel like Tony Braxton, and TLC. I saw somebody put that in there.
TLC. I love TLC.
Yes, that was my I choreographed. I used to babysit all the time. So these girls, twin girls, I used to babysit them and some other girls. I call them all my cousins, but I choreographed something for them because they wanted. I think our parents. I don't even know who it was. They wanted us to perform it at the Apollo because they had amateur night at the Apollo, so they wanted them to go on, and I choreographed the whole thing for them for TLC. And we went and we auditioned at the Apollo. And they were like, this is really good. We just need you to cut it down because they have a time, whatever. And we cut it down, but we never went back. I don't know what happened because, I was a kid, but, they went and auditioned and they wanted them to come back, but we never did. And I choreographed a whole dance for them to do a whole, everything. So it was, but I was going to say that I feel like the reason why these award shows are just not, because before, back in the day, we used to wait for, the Grammys or the Oscars or the music awards, whatever they were, to come on. And it was such a great experience because you were waiting to catch these stars or these entertainers sing live. That was the thing. Who are they going to be paired with? What are they going to be singing, coming together and really doing that live show that you don't really get to see because you're, I didn't have no money for a concert or anything like that. And now I feel like people are just whatever, because ain't nobody got no pipes up there. Nobody, it's okay.
Yeah, exactly. And you're absolutely right. I used to love watching the award shows. We've got the Brit Awards over here, and I still watch that now. But it's changed now from what it used to be. But we had people like Michael Jackson on there, and
yes.
that, and it was just incredible to watch. And then the MTV Awards and stuff. And it was the highlight of my year when these things came on the TV, because you just want to sit there and you just be in awe of these people that you just look up to. And now all of that's kind of been taken away. Do you know what I mean? Because you don't know what was real, wasn't, and it's kind of heartbreaking. It's heart destroying because you're thinking part of your childhood has been taken away from you. Do you know what I mean?
Right. Like literally the staples in what helped me to become who I was. The theme songs of my life now, have become this tainted, almost disgusting thing, right? You have to, pick out which ones is okay, I can't listen to, because anything else, I can't.
Yeah.
I can't.
Yeah.
I can't do it. And to know that world's greatest, there's nothing really bad in that one, as far as we know, right? But I remember our kids too, going to little concerts at kids' schools, and they would sing that song, World's Greatest, because it's kind of an uplifting, self-healing song, and they sing it. And so now, even though that song doesn't give me the creeps like 12 play, I still kind of, when I hear it, it still makes me feel kind of uncomfortable, and that it shouldn't,
Well, World's Greatest, was that R. Kelly?
Yes.
Yeah. I refuse to listen to any of his music, to be honest.
That was, and that's the thing is and that song is not, it's not a terrible song. It's not beep beep toot toot, and not that one, but it's still anything with him. I have to, move back. I have to move back because I can't. I just can't, because that's the first thing that comes to my mind is, you know, what happened or what was happening. Because I've told people before, when that whole thing with Aaliyah happened, people I guess people like Jag, they knew that it was true and everything, but people like me who weren't on the inside in any way, they told us, oh yeah, they got married. And we was like, what? Like, people were like, what? And they're like, oh, it was just a joke. It was like, oh, okay. But you didn't have social media and stuff like that to be able to go back and forth with people on it. So you just took it for what it was. Oh, they was just joking. And then you really didn't hear nobody say, about it. Now, if you were in Chicago, you probably knew better. But for us, where we were at, we just took it for what it was. Okay, it's a joke, whatever, So it took a while. But once I found out about that little girl, I was over that. I was like, no. No. And I didn't even see it. I just had to hear about it. No. But
it makes you wonder now whether that was, intentional, her passing, or whether it was just an accident. And same thing, we were talking about TLC. What about Lisa Left Eye as well? Do you know? We don't. Yeah. It puts everything into question, because these were real talents.
Yeah. And the thing is, it makes sense that it was done on purpose, because she was the only piece that you could get rid of that was in the way. Because if you think about it, you couldn't get rid of Brandy. Brandy was way too high up on the horse. You had music, you had television, you had and had been a child star. Her brother was in TV before she was. I don't think people realize that. Ray J was in TV before she was, and then she was on Thea, and I don't know if she was on something before Thea, but I know she was definitely on Thea. And then she had her music, and then she had her own show, and everything like that. But they grew up in this business, which I don't know if people really realize. So you weren't gonna knock that one off. Monica, I don't know why they wouldn't try to come after her. Maybe they did, who knows? But Monica was holding her own, and Aaliyah, she was, I remember 14 years old, because we're the same age. Her birthday's a couple of days before mine. So, I just remember she was the new shining star, hit that thing, and it was amazing. It was amazing. It was amazing. Aaliyah was amazing. So, you weren't going to get past that one. You couldn't sit that one. And she had been in her own right in the business for so long as well. Just maybe not, on my side of the country that I know a lot about her, but where she's from, I'm sure that, people knew about her long before she hit it big, So, but yeah, it's sad if they did that on purpose, if they, dimmed her light on purpose just to promote somebody else because you don't have the chops. How about you get into the studio and start practicing and start rehearsing and do what the rest of us did, like when we was in church and having warm-ups, and stuff like that, and get yourself some vocal coaching. Like, how about that? So, but whatever.
Yeah, I totally. And just for the people in the side chat, we're not saying that that people were unalived. We're just questioning it. What we're talking about is we now need to question everything about what's happened and these people that have passed away far too young, because we now know what's been going on, and we know there's been going on for a very long time. We're not accusing anybody of anything. We're just having a discussion about our childhood's been ruined by now what we know as adult. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, because we can't even enjoy it the way we used to enjoy it anymore. And then the music today is kind of like, so
it's
just something about it.
It's all just a really sad situation, because it's
it is.
You know what I mean? It just takes away your nostalgia, doesn't it?
Yes, because you're confused at what you can be nostalgic about, right? Like, should I it's very difficult, like mixed emotions. It gives you mixed emotions. So But I mean, music was, especially in a time when you didn't have, you know, technology and TV went off. Music was the one thing that you had. Did you guys have Walkmans back in the day? Okay.
Yeah, definitely had. We only had 4 channels on TV when I was a kid.
Yeah. We had 2, 4, 5, 7, 9, 11, and 13. Those were the channels we had. Those were the regular, and we had the little dial in my nana's house. It goes dum 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 when you turned it.
we kept it simple here. We had 1, 2, 3, and 4.
You said 1, 2, 3, 4. That's it.
Yeah, BBC 1, BBC 2, Channel 3, and Channel 4.
So they just made it real easy. They didn't try to like go and we were skipping numbers and stuff. Yeah, 13 was like where Sesame Street, PBS, where Sesame Street came on, you know. And then they had, but TV went off. Like TV went off, and then it turned to snow, and then it's just you. Like it's like, and you know the whole saying, "Go read a book." Like that was for real. Go read a book because you ain't got nothing else to do.
And did you used to whenever you got a new tape, a cassette tape or whatever, or a record or whatever you had, did you used to sit and just listen to it and press pause and write down the lyrics?
No, because when we got the tapes, the lyrics came in most of my music. I was just thinking about that the other day. Most of the music that I bought, the lyrics came in it. Like,
oh yeah. So I used to. Somebody's TT Tractor is saying in the side chat. That's exactly what I used to do. So every Sunday.
Yes, we used to play radio stations.
Yeah, I used to.
We used to tape it off the radio.
Yeah, tape the top 10, and then you back to it, sit and listen to them, and you'd write down the lyrics so that you knew what the lyrics were.
Yes. We used to, me and my friend, we used to play radio stations. So we had a recorder. So we would play the radio, we would tape it when it came on, and then we would stop it, and then we record ourselves. And that was blah, 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 by da, 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 da. Now we're going to hear another one from, and we would record the next.
Yeah. Oh, those were the days, Steph, weren't they?
Yes, they were. And we used to buy single tapes. So you didn't have to get the whole album. So you could just get the single, and the single would have one song on one side, another song on the other side. And those were like $1.99. And so instead of getting the whole album for like $5.99, you could just get your favorite songs. And we would go to like, what is it? Sam Goody? Was it Sam Goody? And was another one that we used to go to where they had the tapes and the records and stuff, and we would just get the single tapes, and that's what we would have, just single tapes. I still have some of them.
Yeah, I bought a hi-fi a few months back, just because I started buying LPs and stuff again, just because I missed it. But I'm staring at my hi-fi now, and it's got tape decks in it and everything, so I'm going to start buying tapes again as well.
Wow.
Yeah,
I have a record player. Believe it or not, I bought a record player because I had some records that I wanted to listen to. I have one of Michael Jackson's records, and I don't know if it's Off the Wall. I think it's Off the Wall, and just to have that old, when you put the record player, it goes.
Yeah.
And then it starts to play. Am I crazy? Does anybody know what I'm talking about? Because I feel like I'm just making all these stupid noises.
No, that's exactly what it does. My hi-fi's got a record player as well. That's what I'm talking about. LPs, about the record. I've got loads of records, and I've got the whole Michael Jackson collection.
Yeah,
I bought them all from eBay, and it's So our record store over here was, you either had Woolworths or you had
Woolworths.
Yeah, Woolworths, but they closed down. They went into administration a few years ago now, and but you also had HMV, and what was the other one? Our Price.
Yes,
it was called. Was it Our Price? I think it was. But yeah, they've all closed down now. We don't have any record stores over here anymore.
Yeah, no, I don't think we have any over here either. I mean, and that's when, like, back in the day, like, we go to the mall, and going to the mall, like, that was the thing. Like, I used to go to the mall with my brother, and, like, we would have contests of who could get the most numbers at the end of the day. So we through the mall, running around, getting anybody's number that we could possibly, and we would have to come back and count numbers. Like, how many numbers? I don't even know these people's names. I was like, let me get your number.
Oh my God, that's crazy. All right. Thank y'all so much for being patient. Well, we're going to play this video. Y'all ready? Oh, did I come in the middle or anything?
Yeah, we're ready.
No, it's all right.
I think we just
we're just being nostalgic, Mike, and I think we've exacerbated that conversation anyway. So,
yeah, okay.
Yes.
Make it. Oh, you do your thing. Yeah, you can switch anytime you want. If I don't see no switching, that's when I switch. But you can take over switching anytime you want, please.
I'm switching.
Okay.
I've been switching. I'm switching.
Here we go. What's up? What's up? YouTube, how y'all doing? Check this out. Without a doubt, every celeb, first of all, they ain't even a celebrity. Every celeb on Diddy's party tapes. This is bad. God dang. I like her. All right, witness. Look, without any further ado, man, let's just get into this video. Let's check this out. Here we go, y'all.
Because my next guest just testified before a federal grand jury. He says he was in possession of a trove of digital evidence from Diddy's freak-offs and parties. His name is Courtney Burgess, and he says a friend gave him 11 flash drives that belonged to the late Kim Porter. And if you follow this story, you'll know that Kim Porter is Diddy's ex-girlfriend and the mother of 4 of his kids. On those drives, the witness says 8 videos featured 8 celebrities at Diddy freak-offs or parties, and that 6 were males, 2 were females.
Can you talk about what you saw on these flash drives?
Of those 8 videos, 8 celebrities, 6 men and 2 women, how many of those 8 celebrities were close to being underage or potentially underage?
2 males.
You guys, gather around. The tapes are out.
Man, y'all know how I feel about Courtney, so we're going to watch this with a grain of salt. But here we go.
Courtney Burgess is naming names, and to be honest, I haven't recovered from what he said about J-Lo. Diddy's team is in full panic mode, begging judges to gag Courtney before he drops even more dirt. Meanwhile, Diddy's family is pulling every PR stunt that they can muster on his birthday, trying to save face. But let's be real, the man is literally down and out at this point. Imagine the disgrace of going from dining with kings to nibbling on some overcooked, unseasoned piece of chicken in jail. For someone who was once a role model to many, it is truly embarrassing. As you can see, there is so much to catch up on, love, so without any further ado, let's get right into one of the darkest things I've ever covered.
We have a very special guest today, Courtney B. And Courtney B is a entertainment manager, and he has quite a resume. Courtney, you want to give us a little bit of rundown of some of the artists you've worked with in the past?
For years, everyone knew him as this smooth, party-throwing, big boss type, but the uglier side has come out to haunt Diddy. Courtney Burgess just testified before a federal grand jury, and what he revealed is disturbing on a whole new level. Apparently, this guy has 11 flash drives full of explicit footage from Diddy's so-called freak-offs that involve celebrities, but here's where things started getting a twist. You see, for the longest time, people have blamed these celebs for covering for Diddy, but according to Courtney's shocking revelation, not only were these celebs filmed without their consent, but they had also been unknowingly intoxicated. So no, it was not some harmless fun. We are talking about situations where people were totally vulnerable, with some celebrities so out of it that they didn't even know what was happening. Y'all, Courtney is saying that on these tapes, people are unconscious and look completely dazed, and yet the cameras are still rolling. Courtney said that all 8 people in the tapes appeared to be victimized. Let that sink in. Was supposedly in a vulnerable state.
Out of the 8 celebrities who were recorded having intimate relations with Sean Combs, how many of them appear to be either inebriated or intoxicated or under the influence?
All of them. All of them.
But it gets even darker. Courtney hinted that some of the footage also includes undercover filming in places where people would expect total privacy. Like, imagine going to use the bathroom and not knowing a hidden camera is rolling. It is beyond messed up, and it is terrifying to think that someone would violate people and then violate their privacy like this.
Were there any cameras in places where you'd assume privacy, like bathrooms?
Well, I never been in this house, but the picture, yes. Yes. That's what took place, yeah.
I told y'all, this is one for the books. It is next level disturbing. Imagine thinking you're at an exclusive party only to find out later that you were secretly filmed and now there are tapes of you out there in someone else's hands. The weird part, Diddy has been caught bragging on social media before about how intense his parties are. There's this one video clip from an old party where Diddy's grinning ear to ear saying, "This is what happens when you come to my parties," as some guy is sprawled out on the floor, totally passed out and could easily be suffocating. Yep, that's the kind of stuff that Diddy was proud of, y'all. The audacity is unreal.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, for all those in London that don't know what happens to the white man when he comes to a P. Diddy party, this is what happens to the white man. It's so unfortunate. You gotta pull back though, so they can see. That's crazy. Matt, move out the way. You're still alive. Look at that. Look. What you got the drink on his head? And that's James from Simeon Mobile Disco. He is an actual DJ. I'm supposed to pass out, but when they come to one of my parties, this is what happens to him. I put him to sleep. Next day, right? You put the drink on his head. There you go. There it is.
Let's back it up a little bit here, y'all, before we get ahead of ourselves. Everyone has been asking who this Burgess guy is and how he acquired these damning videos. Turns out Courtney Burgess isn't just some random guy throwing accusations around, and this is where things get thicker. Turns out this man has been in the industry for 35 years, working with legends like Nelly and Tupac. He is not here for the clout. He knows his stuff and has personal history with Diddy. And let me tell you, Courtney's got some deep connections. This man is the godson of Frank Lucas. Yep, the infamous Ugh Lord. And guess who else was tight with Frank? Diddy's father, Melvin. I mean, this beef between Courtney and Diddy goes back generations. We are not just talking about industry drama, we're talking about decades of buried secrets coming to light. Apparently, back in the day, Diddy's father and Frank were involved in some serious business. And when Diddy's father passed away, Courtney says Frank used to point Diddy out like, oh, that's Melvin's son. They all know each other, y'all, family ties and everything. But whatever respect might have been there was right out the window because Courtney isn't holding back now. He is out here saying he has seen Diddy go from the ambitious kid to, and I quote, Lucifer. That is how disgusted he is with who Diddy has become, and honestly, I'm starting to see why. So what is on these tapes, you ask? Courtney is saying that one of the 11 footage includes 8 celebrities, 6 men, and 2 women who were allegedly victims at these parties, with at least 2 of the men being underage at the time.
Hey.
I just wanted you to pause it there. Just because what she's saying and what he said don't correlate with each other, because he's already said that he's never met Diddy.
Yeah, he did say that.
He said he's never met Diddy. So how's he got all these this knowledge of what's going on?
Well, he was also saying that somebody gave him the drives.
He said that 2 people gave. He said 2 different stories on 2 separate occasions. He said that
I know that part.
Tupac's dad sent him one of the drives for the book, and then he got another one from somebody else.
I was thinking while this lady is talking, I'm like, somebody putting some yeast on this story right here, because
yeah,
they definitely getting it. They definitely fluffing it up, honey. I don't remember all of this.
Yeah, right, let's keep going. You're right about that, though.
He is out here saying he has seen Diddy go from the ambitious kid to, and I quote, Lucifer. That is how disgusted he is with who Diddy has become, and honestly, I'm starting to see why. So what is on these tapes, you ask? Courtney is saying that one of the 11 footage includes 8 celebrities, 6 men, and 2 women who were allegedly victims at these parties, with at least 2 of the men being underage at the time. And it doesn't stop there. Courtney claims that all of these celebrities were extremely under the influence of something, making them unable to fully understand what was happening around them. These tapes supposedly capture moments where people were too out of it to even know that they were being filmed. Now, as if this whole situation wasn't twisted enough, another YouTuber named Too Strong caught on an interview where Courtney supposedly named some celebrities on the tapes. And y'all, let me tell you, it is not just random names. These are big players in Hollywood and the music industry, people you would never imagine. We're talking about footage with A-list names, from J-Lo, who allegedly got caught on camera using certain self-pleasuring items, to Kevin Hart in situations where he seemed completely out of it. And then there's LeBron James, Kobe Bryant, and even Will Smith's son. My heart actually sank when I heard about LeBron James, but y'all, the list goes on, and the stories just keep getting worse. Courtney's out here describing scenes where some of the biggest names in Hollywood were doing things you could never imagine, and honestly, I do not think Hollywood is ready for this kind of exposure.
I seen J-Lo jabbing herself with a dip or some type of subject. I seen One had Game the rapper walked around, Diddy at a party, and Justin had to be no more than 15 or 16. Could have been 16, he was saying happy birthday. And the bottle was in his hand with the white drink out of it, but he gave it to Justin. Justin drunk it, he was gone. Like,
is that the one when he dropped down to his knees to drink it first? Like he was doing some kind?
Right.
What was up with the dropping down to the knees? Was that a ritual or just?
My thoughts, I don't know what was in the bottle, but I believe it probably could have been GHB. That's a tranquilizer. You know, if you drink that, I would say go to the bank and withdraw your money out. You go to the bank and withdraw your money out.
Right, you under my control now. If you, yeah.
No wonder Hollywood is.
What tripped me out was he never answered the question right there. I seen that interview. I seen the full interview, and it's almost like Courtney was already programmed on what I'm gonna say and what type of stories I'm gonna tell you. But Coy is his name. Coy asked him, why did Justin Bieber drop down to his knees? He never answered that. You know, right here.
And Justin had to be no more than 15 or 16. Could have been 16, he was saying happy birthday. And the bottle was in his hand with the white drink out of it, but he gave it to Justin. Justin drunk it, he was gone. Like,
is that the one when he dropped down to his knees to drink it first? Like he was doing some kind?
Right.
What was up with the dropping down to the knees? Was that a ritual or just?
My thoughts, I don't know what was in the bottle, but I believe it probably could have been GHB. That's a tranquilizer. You know, if you drink that, I would say go to the bank and withdraw your money out. You go to the bank and withdraw your money out.
Right, you under my control now. If you, yeah.
No wonder Hollywood is terrified. Courtney says they are panicking, trying to buy their way out of the situation, throwing money around to keep their names out of it. He says the entire industry is on fire because if these tapes come out, it is over. And let's be real, they should be worried. Courtney's testimony is bringing out a whole new level of skeletons from Hollywood's closet, and these aren't the kinds of things you can just brush under the rug. So, in a nutshell, these tapes feature some well-known names in compromising situations, and it's not the type of footage anyone would want out there. Courtney said the videos were so disgusting that he couldn't even make it through to the end. He literally said he had to look away when it came to certain scenes. It is that bad.
To someone to look at it. Then I see all the parties, all this stuff. I didn't watch too much of it because two men have 3 times, and I ain't into watching men have sex. So I was watching a man have sex.
So you actually had the physical drives.
Yes.
And you got them from who?
And just so you know, this isn't some little back and forth gossip. This is serious enough that federal marshals got involved. Yeah, federal authorities who were so intrigued by Courtney's claims that they actually went to his multiple residences to serve him a subpoena. And while Courtney says he wasn't technically raided, the fact that they even went to these lengths shows just how serious they're taking this. I mean, the feds don't just get involved unless there is some serious stuff on the table.
First, your home was raided by federal authorities, and I assume it is because of this material. Is that true?
I wouldn't say that. They just went to every one of them looking for me. They said the paperwork said the 24th, that I had to be there the 28th, and then it was the 27th. I told them I can't make it there. That's tomorrow. So I don't know. From the look of it, it was 4 days.
And I want to be specific. When we talk about a raid, we're talking about when a subpoena is served for documents, a search warrant or an arrest warrant. In this situation, Mr. Burgess was not in any way, shape, or form had a search warrant or an arrest warrant issued for him. It was just them serving a subpoena. So when
who said raid though? Who said the word raid in the first place in this situation when it wasn't a raid? It had to be Courtney, because he telling the story about what happened at his house. They raided my house. Why would you say raid when it wasn't a raid?
Exactly.
He came and served you a subpoena.
He changes his story every 2 seconds. That's why tonight's going to be really interesting.
Yeah. Okay, let's keep going.
And the federal government needs to serve a subpoena. They use the Marshal Service to come to all of your residences if you have more than one residence.
Oh, and as if that wasn't enough, Courtney also had something else, an alleged manuscript from none other than Kim Porter, Diddy's ex-girlfriend and the mother of his 3 kids. Courtney mentions that Kim Porter was involved in trying to get some sort of justice. According to Courtney, Kim and Cassie, yes, the same Cassie who had this agreement that they would do something about Diddy's behavior, Cassie apparently vowed to get justice for Kim, who had allegedly seen and experienced some of Diddy's darkest sides. Apparently, Kim kept journals that painted a very different picture of Diddy than the one that we see on TV. And according to Burgess, her writings are beyond incriminating. In fact, he says that there's a story in the manuscript that reads, "If something happens to me, I want this story to come out." It makes people wonder what Kim knew and why she was so desperate to get this story out. She must have seen things that no one else did. And if this is true, it is no wonder Kim wanted out and why her memoir is so highly guarded.
But he gave it to Justin. Justin drunk it, he was gone. Like,
is that the one when he dropped down to his knees to drink it first, like he was doing some kind of?
Right.
What was up with the dropping down to the knees? Was that a ritual or just?
My thoughts, I don't know what was in the bottle, but I believe it's probably a bit GHB. That's a tranquilizer. You know, if you drink that, I could say go to the bank and withdraw your money out. You go to the bank and withdraw your money out.
Right, you do. You under my control now. If you, yeah. So is that the same stuff that was in that baby oil stuff?
Yes. Yes. See, everybody think that wasn't a stick. That was something that you squared on somebody who you want to take control, but it was for sale. You're talking about 1,000 bottles. That's at least almost 10 kilos. You know what I'm saying? That's 10 kilos, and you don't got to put a cap. All you need is a cap in the drink. They go on a couple of squirts on the body, it dissolve into your body. It's like, what's that? For Spanish fly, but it's working.
Yeah. Like an advancement.
Anyways, going by Courtney words, Kim apparently left the manuscript in trusted hands, knowing that someday people would need to hear her side of the story. It's like something straight out of a thriller movie, y'all, but sadly, this isn't fiction. And Kim isn't the only one. Cassie, J-Lo, and others reportedly endured years of manipulation, all while Diddy lived his life on top, unbothered and untouchable until now. Remember the whole Kim situation recently got even shadier. Diddy's kids apparently tried to say that this memoir was fake and even released a statement. According to them, someone else pieced it together to make it look like it was Kim's words, but Burgess swears that it is the real deal. He says he received the manuscript directly from someone close to Kim and that the person assured him it was authentic.
What you received on the flash drives, was it the completed book or was it notes from Kim Porter that later were made into a book?
It was completed. It's only 60,
Okay.
only about 54 pages. It was
Sure. And in the beginning, it says, Kim made me promise that if something happened to her, I would make sure this book became public to the world. The way Sean moved, I knew that was a promise I would have to fulfill. Kim knew I was a woman of my word, and this book was going to make it to print. So it sounds like it is a woman who wrote up the notes from Kim Porter. Does that sound accurate?
it's how you read it, yes. I haven't even read the book.
Do you know who the woman is?
No.
And to be clear, he received it in its complete form. So I think just to make sure we have some clarity here, the manuscript that Mr. Burgess received was already in its complete form. It's not that he edited it or changed anything.
Got it.
He did give it to someone
Makes
else
sense.
who then edited it, but that's not how he received it.
Honestly, at this point, who even knows what's true? But as things currently stand, this manuscript could blow the lid off of Diddy's whole image. Speaking of Diddy's kids, things keep getting darker and darker, y'all. Not only was Diddy doing the most with guests, Courtney said he even involved his sons. He even talks about a specific moment with Justin, Diddy's son, where Justin was basically forced into some weird birthday ritual, chugging a drink that Courtney hints might have been spiked with something. The way that he describes it, Justin was totally out of it afterward, and then he drops this chilling line. I think it was GHP. Now, if you know, you know. GHP isn't something you mess with. It is known for taking people out of their right minds, practically turning them into puppets. And Courtney saying Diddy was using this to control people? It is horrifying.
It will be exposed. So, I mean, when I walk in, I definitely take pride in being the originator of the preparation of the little things that I personally like. A lot of ladies, they just, so you have, if you don't have what they need, they're gonna leave. Right. Gotta keep them there. Right. You need locks on the doors. P. Diddy be wanting the body, and you gotta tell him no. You got to tell him no. All of these big deviants is all catching hell in 2024. It's up for all of them. It don't matter if you Diddy or whoever you is.
And while we're still on Justin, could it be that Diddy's sons protected him so much because he got them into this so long ago that they don't even realize they're messed up? And now to the infamous baby oil. Courtney dives into some really dark stuff here. According to him, Diddy was allegedly using this baby oil stuff to control people. Courtney explains that it's not just for, well, you know what, but apparently this concoction was laced with something that when it seeps into your skin, it gives you this kind of out-of-body experience, making you easily influenced. He describes it as even stronger than some of the stuff you'd expect at a wild party. Clearly, Diddy wasn't just throwing parties, he was practically setting up some sort of twisted stage. Not only that, Courtney added that the baby oil was kept in ridiculous quantities, almost like it was a special potion Diddy was concocting to keep his guests under his control. This was actually confirmed during Diddy's arrest when he was found in possession of over 1,000 bottles of the said oil. But we never knew that even those were Diddy's weapons. According to Courtney, the substances added to the oils, it was enough to make anyone who came into contact with it practically lose their sense of reality. It is beyond creepy. At this point, some of these things don't even sound as though they happen in real life. We're out here thinking Hollywood parties are glamorous, but this is something out of a nightmare. And if you think that's as dark as it gets, you'd be wrong. Courtney also mentioned something about Diddy's casting couch, but he does.
You're muted, Mike.
Ever since that guy said something about Rick Ross, he's been on my radar. The guy that went into the Trump Plaza and tore up stuff, and he had the only know his name. He did the interview, and he started all of a sudden out of nowhere, just started talking about Rick Ross. That was it for me. I said, now I understand how all this stuff is working.
And in real life, we're out here thinking Hollywood parties are glamorous, but this is something out of a nightmare. And if you think that's as dark as it gets, you'd be wrong. Courtney also mentioned something about Diddy's casting couch, but he doesn't mean it in the regular Hollywood way. He's implying that people literally had to sit on Diddy's lap to get his approval for projects. Y'all, I can't even imagine having that much power and using it in the creepiest way possible. Courtney even brings up that Diddy had, well, let's just call them accessories on display, and it's clear he's not talking about innocent props, which would be used during the freak-offs. Remember Kim Porter's controversial manuscripts? Courtney said Kim also talked about Diddy's casting couch. Apparently Diddy's director's chair isn't just a chair, it's got all kinds of dark meanings behind it. If you weren't sitting right, you weren't getting anywhere in the industry, according to Courtney. And this manuscript, filled with Kim's alleged experiences and revelations about Diddy's true nature, is basically a ticking time bomb waiting to go off. But there's more, y'all. It keeps getting worse. Diddy's lawyers are in a full-on scramble following Courtney Burgess's latest bombshell, to the point that instead of fighting for Diddy's bail like they planned, they're out here running to the judge begging for a gag order to shut Courtney up. So instead of focusing on getting Diddy out on bail, his legal team is trying to keep the world from hearing any more of what Courtney has to say. They're pressing for gag orders, trying to find out who leaked the info about the tapes, and doing everything they can to slow down this case. They even want to know how the authorities were able to raid Diddy's homes. But here's the thing, the prosecution is just doing its job. If there's incriminating evidence, they are not going to sit back and let it slide just because Diddy is famous. The truth is, Diddy's lawyers know these flash drives are a problem, and they're trying everything to keep Courtney quiet. But here's the thing, Courtney isn't the reason that Diddy is in jail. He is just exposing what has been hidden. If you ask me, Diddy should probably look at Cassie if he's searching for someone to blame. Cassie was the one who sparked this whole mess by filing her own lawsuit and demanding justice. Once she got her payout, it was like she dropped a bomb and walked away, letting the fallout handle itself. Cassie was the spark, but Courtney's the wildfire that's taken over, leaving Diddy and his team scrambling to put it out. Not only that, as all of this is unraveling, Diddy is losing his grip on everything he once controlled. His Miami key has been revoked, his lawyers are running around in circles, and more people are coming forward with details that just do not sit right. People are talking, and let me tell you, it is bad. Some of it might be rumors, sure, but a lot of it looks like it's backed by real evidence, especially when it comes from sources like the tapes Courtney has. It's like for years, Diddy thought he could do whatever he wanted, but now the walls are closing in. You see, the thing is, people are super mad that Diddy did a lot of stuff to adults without their consent. But when you're allegedly involving kids, nah, that is where the line is drawn. Diddy can keep trying to control the narrative, but his power is slipping fast. I mean, if you were innocent, would you really be begging the judge to gag people from talking? Seems pretty desperate, if you ask me. Now, here's where it gets even more twisted. According to Courtney, a lot of these celebrities knew what was happening, but kept quiet out of shame or fear for their careers. Well, Hollywood is a tough place to stand up in, but when you've got situations involving staying silent means that you are part of the problem. If any of these celebs were truly they need to come forward, career or not. Also, people are wondering why they keep going back to those parties, even if it's true that at some point they were drugged and all. Because at this point, the whole industry's reputation is on the line. Honestly, Diddy has got bigger things to worry about than Courtney talking. His entire empire is crumbling, and he knows it. I mean, this man had it all: wealth, fame, connections, and look what he's done with it. But now that his money is drying up, his high-powered lawyers aren't going to stick around for loyalty's sake. They'll be gone the moment those checks stop clearing. For someone who spent decades building up this image of wealth, power, and influence, this downfall has got to hurt. But honestly, it is about time. People have been whispering about Diddy's shady side for years, and so if this testimony holds up, he might be getting just what he deserves. As for Diddy, well, it's not looking good. Not only has he lost any respect he might have had left, but now he's scrambling as these horrifying details come to light. It's like he took every ounce of power and success he had and used it to create his own twisted playground. If this trial actually brings out everything Courtney claims, Diddy's empire is going to collapse. And honestly, it is about time. So what do y'all think? Do you believe Courtney's testimony, or do you think Diddy's team will find a way to wiggle out of this? Drop your thoughts in the comments, and if you're still as shocked as I am about J-Lo being in those infamous videos, wait until you hear how Diddy almost blew his career and got her locked up back in the day when they were still dating. Trust me, my eyebrows were raised and my mouth agape the entire time I was covering that video. And y'all need to watch it because that story is messed up.
Wow, that is crazy. Y'all let me know y'all thoughts in the comments. I will be answering a lot of comments and everything. I'm not too sure about that Courtney guy, man. And I got receipts to back it up. Yeah, we got receipts. But look here, I'm gonna get on up out of here. Let me know what y'all think in the comments. Y'all take it light, take it slow. Tell them Uncle Mike told you so. Peace out. Now, what y'all think?
Hey, Murph. Murph said he
I'm
got to pop off for a minute.
Yeah, Murph is muted, so he probably popped out.
Yeah.
Yeah, he probably popped out. Had to pop back in. Yeah,
Yeah, I feel like
Courtney.
talking about Courtney is a waste of airtime. Honestly, he's just
Yeah. Chris Styles in the house. Man, I am hungry. I'm
He was a
burnt
famous
out, y'all.
rapper
But
that ended up in jail because of the bathroom scene.
Target Hey, Cookie. Yeah. Then he had I mean, here's the thing that tripped me out with Courtney. If you down, you cool, whatever's going on. Why he had all of us so much beef with Jaguar Wright? And
I think he's just out to sow confusion.
Right. Then you got the guy, he tried to say a couple of nice things about me. And I need to ask, I want to ask LaTanya about the lawyer, because she don't like the lawyer either. Huh?
Natanya?
Yeah, Natanya. What'd I say?
Natanya. You keep calling her LaTanya. You must know somebody named LaTanya, because
No, I thought I said Natanya that time. I thought I said Natanya. And she said it. I mean, she was on the Sean show, and she said almost like, no offense or anything, but I don't know you. And right now, I mean, the jury's still out on you. I'm not saying that, I just I got a couple of questions for you. But she never said, oh, okay, you cool with me now. So yeah, I wanted to answer that. Happy could be happy. What's the guy name that sings that song? Did y'all see him in the video with the Oprah thing?
Who?
Because I'm happy. What's the dude to sing that song?
Pharrell?
Yeah, was that
Pharrell.
Pharrell with the mic in his hand, holding on to Oprah?
I don't know.
I think that was her. Hello, Uncle Mike. Hey, Jamie. JRS Cookie.
You could take the reins so you could answer everybody and say hello to everybody. I sit back now. You wanna talk to your fiends, talk to your subscribers. We won't say fans because fan stands for fanatic, but we wanna your subscribers, your family. And look, now you even done something else. Anywho, but yeah, Courtney is.
Something wrong with that.
That's all I feel about that.
I'm still here, but I'm outside,
good.
so you might hear some traffic. But Courtney's a liar.
Yeah. I don't know if you can see my face, Murph, but the whole video, I was like, people say I wear my my words on my face, so I be trying to keep a straight face, but for some reason it'll be an eyebrow or something. I'll be like I know you, bull. I know you, bull. But yeah, I think he's just out here. I'm sorry. That's my opinion, that he's out here to sow confusion and to muddy the waters. And I don't get a feeling that he's out here with good intentions. No, that's my personal opinion. When he said, I was already like in the beginning, but when he said his name is Pizza, I was like, either he's got an issue or that was a really bad joke. But either way, I felt like that was distasteful, because those of us who know about the term pizza,
Yeah, the pizza thing.
Trying to say, bro. Trying to say, like, what are you trying to say?
Too.
Because you looking real like,
I'm hungry.
I don't want to call nobody stupid, but you looking real.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's crazy, man. Oh my gracious.
What happened to Murph?
Oh, I dropped it down.
Okay.
Oh my
What
goodness.
happened?
I think we got an interview.
Play poker with me. Now, see, if you play poker with me, it might be a problem because I'll be looking happy when my stuff be messed up, and then I'll be looking mad. I might give opposite tells, but
Oh yeah, I can't play no
huh?
poker.
Yeah, now my face would be all over the place.
Yeah.
That's that filter.
So what y'all want to do? What's next? I don't know.
What happened? What you say?
What do
Say
y'all want
something
to do?
about
What's
the
next?
kids.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you now.
Oh, what's next? What y'all want to do?
What's next? Do somebody said say something about the kids. We still working on it. We still here all the time. It doesn't stop. It doesn't stop. I can't wait. Like I love Saturdays and Sundays because then I get all day to work on stuff that I need to work on. I'll have a surprise for y'all soon, hopefully, the next couple of days.
Beverly says. Beverly says what? Oh well. What does the pizza statement mean? Pizza. What they say pizza mean with
They have this whole thing called pizza
and hot
something.
dogs. It got something to do with kids and being able to have. If you want pizza, that means it's a female. But if you want hot dogs, that means it's a male, little kid. And trafficking or something, right?
Disgusting, sick, whatever.
And
with these people.
Everybody knows this. Everybody's kind of new with this stuff, right? So he said, Courtney gonna turn around and told some, yeah, they used to call me Pizza. That's my nickname. Call me Pizza. If that was my nickname, and all this stuff is coming out, all this stuff coming out about pizza, and Puffy said, get rid of the pizza boxes, all this stuff, even though it was AI, all this stuff. If my nickname used to be Pizza back in the day, I would never say nothing. My name Mike. Everybody know me as Uncle Mike or Mike. That's it. I would have never said that. But he ain't. He's not.
I can't. Let me just.
He
be
ain't
quiet.
thinking, man. And you on the big time newses. Pizzagate is real. Yeah, you're right. See.
I can't listen. I want to talk like I'm talking to talking to my friend sitting next to me. Let me be quiet because it's just not. If you can figure out what this means, then you know what I'm saying.
Right. Hot dog.
That's all I can do right now.
Yeah, hot dog is a code word, and pizza is code word. All those are code words for they can order what they want allegedly without getting caught. So this is how they can cover up their tracks and everything. I was trying to answer Beverly's question. Cheese pizza, take the first letter of each. Yeah.
I must have understood it. I need more.
CP. I don't know. Murray says she don't know. You don't know either? Yeah, that's some of the things we need to
just when sick people want to do things with kids, they use foods to describe the children they want to do sick things with.
Yeah,
and pizza is one of those words that we use for the.
Are you reading it or you saying something?
No, I'm because Mary says she didn't know, and I said pizza is one of those words they use when they want to, for sick things that they do to kids. So that's one of the code words. That's what I was trying to say without saying it.
Code words. There's another video that I was going to do a reaction to as far as like, yeah, thanks guys. I was slow. Don't worry about it, Beverly. And that's what this channel is about.
Okay.
Ask any question, and if I see it,
I'm back.
To answer it. You back, Earth?
Yeah, I'm back. Yeah.
All right. Pizza and hot dog in the code words. You know about that?
Yes.
I do.
Okay.
So yeah, it's code words for boys and girls. So you've got pizza.
Yeah.
Allegedly,
We got a code
allegedly you've
word
got.
for KFC. I think one day, my code word is KFC because I'm going to go there right now. Yes, was it yesterday or day before yesterday? Somebody was on, and we kept saying, "I wish Murph was here because Murph would know more about it or something." I forgot what it was about. Murray.
I don't know because I wasn't here.
Yeah.
But yeah,
I mean, that could be. I don't know.
Pizza and hot dogs are code words for. Sorry if you've already covered this.
No, we haven't. I'm gonna step off, y'all, and go get me something to eat.
Okay, mate.
Yeah. It could
Yeah.
be.
So
I'll be right back. Let's keep it going. Oops. Oh man, that's not right. How you? Oh, right.
we got another video coming up.
I was hoping y'all can talk till I come back because we can't stop the video. Nobody.
That's fine. That's fine, mate.
Yeah. Okay.
We can chop it up some more. Y'all want to chop it up with us?
You want to stick around? Stick around.
Yeah.
So pizza and hot dogs is code word for boys and girls, basically, and it's as opposed to somebody saying, "Can you get me a boy?" Let's say, then they use a code word. Can you get me some pizza? And that's what's happened. I know they're trying to say that these Diddy calls were AI and stuff, but I'm not sure that they are. I don't know. Obviously, I don't know whether they are or they aren't, but it certainly didn't sound like AI to me. And then Courtney took it upon himself to let everybody know that his nickname was Pizza, as I think Mike was just talking about. So why would you do that? Why would anybody do that? Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. It's just like if it was a joke, it was whack. So
yeah,
you're whack, buddy. Not impressed. Yeah. Like, and I was already like, but then after that, I was like, it's one of those people that you just was like, you just look at, like, all right, like, okay,
yeah.
From me, get away, move away from me, please.
Yeah, just I mean, I know other people that have said that he's a nice bloke, and that's fair enough, and everybody's entitled to their opinion. But it's you know what I mean. And that's that's the topic of discussion, isn't it? That's something that you can discuss without insulting somebody. I don't take a shine to him myself. But some obviously some other people do. So
it's the brazenness of it for me that was like, you're real brazen with your
for me, and this is why tonight's going to be really interesting, right? Is because his story, every single time that we've seen him, his story has changed dramatically.
Mm-hmm.
And that is the sign. It's like we were speaking when me and you, Steph, when we were with Maggie earlier on, and we were talking about mental health and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
And I said that if you're telling the truth, you don't have to have a good memory. Do you know what I mean? And that I'll live and die by that, because if you're lying, if you're proven to be deceptive, it means that you've got to have a good memory, because you've got to remember what you said the last time to the next person and to the next person and to the next person. But every single interview so far that he's done, and in just playing devil's advocate, it could be that he's got a bad memory, or it could be that he's anxious, nervous, or whatever. But his story has changed in every single interview, and that is a classic sign of what? Lying.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
I want to go ahead. Yeah, exactly. I want to go ahead before I forget to acknowledge Mary Berry. She said, "What are we doing to help the children?" I don't know if you're new to the channel, Mary. I'm new, so I don't know who's new, who's not. But we're doing a few things. So we are the reason why I decided to partner with Mike was, my goal was to build a network of people that wanted to come together to do something to help the children and the victims that are being victimized right now. And so I'm very grateful to be here. Let me just say that. And the team that we've built. And one of the things that we've discussed is the first thing we need to do is get out awareness. And through awareness, we can wake up the rest of the country, the rest of the people of the world to realize that, hey, this is something that we need to be paying attention to. So that is our first step that we're doing. And we're doing that through T-shirts, through hats, through music, through stickers that we can put on our phones, anything that will get a symbol out there to get people to say, what is that? To recognize it. What is that? And, start the conversation. That's number one, because a lot of people do not realize how many kids are missing, what is going on, outside of YouTube. Everybody is not on YouTube. I wasn't on YouTube like that, and I didn't realize the numbers were so great until, I started to listen to, some different, creators and some things on the news. And then I realized, okay, something has to be done. So that's one thing that we're doing there. This is like a tree. And so we have many branches and many leaves. So there's a lot of areas where we need help getting research. We're talking to people, talking to victims. We're, trying to partner with other entities, other organizations in order to get involved beyond just the awareness part. But that takes a little bit more time as well as money. So what we do in the meantime is we have videos and we have a good time and we enjoy each other and just, because we have to have a balance. This is a very heavy subject. And a lot of times talking about this all day long can bring you down. So we try to balance it with, just what's going on, hot topics, also just fun stuff and having a great time with each other. So that's what we're doing right now. There are other things that we're doing and wanting to do to help these children that we are not going to say on the platform, because just to keep these children safe and to protect the integrity of the mission. So if you want to participate, we welcome anybody to participate. Mike has an email. I have an email. You can email either one of us. I also have a channel. You can leave comments. My channel is small enough to where I can go through all the comments and answer you back as well. But we are definitely connecting and inviting anyone in that wants to help with these children to come and help in any way that you know how. You don't have to have money. There are things that you can do that don't cost anything. And so we're just welcoming anyone. I think the next movement is going to be these letters that we've talked about, and we're going to need, like I said before, some letter writers. We need to find out where the legislation is and who we need to write letters to, and then we're going to need people to send out mass letters, not emails, letters with stamps. So that'll probably be the next move, if I'm not mistaken. If I'm talking out to somebody, correct me. Just wanted to
that was a good explanation. Yeah, that was a good explanation. Some people. I was just thinking as well. I could also build a website with some of the funds as well, so that we've got the website there and we can sell all the merch from the website as well.
Mm-hmm. Yep. And we can definitely do that together. Yep. Yeah. And there's a couple of websites that'll let us do, at least the first year for a discount probably, and then the next year might be different, but it'll give us something. So yeah, we're definitely moving. Like we talk about a lot of things here, but we're definitely moving forward. There's a lot of moving parts behind the scene. We work with other creators and other entities and other organizations, you know, as long as we are all on the same page with, you know, wanting to do something to help these children, we are on the same team. We don't have to agree with everything. We don't have to like everything. We don't have to like everybody. But if we are on the same team to help these children, then we are on the same team. Like, if we agree on that, that's all that matters. That's it. So that's where we stand. So
yeah,
I say sign me up. As y'all can see, the KFC run, Mom was upstairs cooking. It's snowing outside, and I got on flip flops.
Oh,
Yeah,
you got some skill.
I was gonna still go, but then when I went upstairs and I seen this fish already cooked, so I saved my money.
So Mama said, I done already made dinner.
I've already had mine. I had sausage and mash.
With sausage mash, like mashed potatoes.
Mashed potatoes, yeah. Sausages. We call it bangers and mash, but you probably wouldn't know if I said bangers and mash. Sausages.
Bangers and mash.
Yeah, bangers and mash. We call sausages bangers.
Okay.
I'm learning how to speak English.
Yeah, I'm teaching her every single day. I'm teaching her a new phrase.
Every day. Bless your cottons.
Bless your cottons.
Victoria, I just came on, but I'm willing to help in any kind of way. I think Tahir was saying we need help in answering the comments, and I think we need somebody to answer the comments from the back end or something. I don't know how that works.
Tahir still here?
Yeah,
no, it's okay.
Victoria just send.
I'm doing the comments whilst I'm speaking to you guys.
Or send me an email.
What do you say, Murph?
I said I'm looking at replying to the comments whilst I'm speaking to you guys.
Okay.
Murph is multitasking. But can you drop Mike's email?
I just dropped it twice, but I'll drop it again now.
Oh, did you? Okay, I'm sorry. I was up in the top. I didn't get to it yet. Some people are changing.
I know how to drop it now. I know how to do it too.
That
there you
category.
go. For everybody that wants it, it's there under Nightbot. There's Mike email, and there's his email address.
Okay. Yes, please reach out to Mike, or if you go to my page, they've also dropped that as well. My email and all my contact information is there as well. So, and it's also under my chats too. So you can definitely find me. And Murph just dropped my channel as well. So either one of us you can reach out to and just say, you know, we want to help, and one of us will get back to you. So bangers and mash, awesome. Yeah. So, but yeah, stuff is such a sweet spirit. Thank you, Ravina. I'm stoked for this Atwood interview. Oh, stoked for the. Oh, okay, seriously. Okay.
What? Which one? He already did it, or he getting ready to do it?
No, he's doing it. He's doing it in 12 minutes.
Oh. Okay. Somebody.
So
how
yeah.
you got a cold?
It's coming out like slowly. You see, I'm not coughing as much. I'm not calming down as much, which means my nose is better. Because, you know, I was blowing my nose every 5 seconds.
Mike J said, why does the guy at the bottom don't move at all? That's a picture.
What guy at the bottom? Oh, because he's not cammed up. I said, one day he's going to surprise us. He's going to jump on camera and be like, who is this? Murph is not cammed up. That's why he doesn't move.
No, I don't come up for a reason. It's for my profession. So
oh yes.
That's why I don't come up.
Yes, that's
but
right.
It happens a lot. Wow, I'm way behind. Okay.
Yeah, I was trying to keep up, but the chat was bumping for a minute, so that's a good thing. It's a good problem to have.
All right, what's next? Let's see what's next. There was a video that
What's your next video?
But now I don't even see it. You know, when
And this is what I do know for
at the end you have all these videos to pick from.
Let us know what you think in the comments. That's it for now. For more updates, hit the bell icon.
And yeah, here we go. Okay.
Walked in on God.
Big homie CC. Wait a minute, y'all. Wait a minute. Yeah. Bow Wow crashes out after bodyguard exposes his party. Yeah, let's check this out. I know, I understand we're supposed to be talking about the kids are found, but I keep asking people the question, how do we find them? You know, people say, what are y'all doing to find the kids? We're trying to come up with a way to find them. How? You know what I think we should do? I think we should go to a known location and kick some butt.
Yeah, Mike is always willing to kick some butt.
Yeah. I think we should go to that place that Homeland Security has sent 300 kids to the same location. 300 kids? Are you serious? That's a red flag right there.
Yeah, that was in Pomona, California.
Mm-hmm.
That's the lady. She worked for the social services, I think, at one point out there. Was a caseworker. She said they sent 327 kids to the same address that nobody was at. And they didn't even verify it physically.
Right. And right next door was a known strip club and little
a strip club.
Hotel.
Yeah.
Hotel Holiday,
yeah.
If your girl start acting up, then you take her friend. You hear that, M&M? If you act up, I'm gonna take your friend. I'm just playing. JRS. Hey, there's something about Murray. How y'all doing? Hey, and then Melissa. Hey, Melissa, how you doing? Melissa got a serious look on her face. Yes, she do. Melissa be looking serious. Mm-hmm. Love you though, girl. Love you to death. Miss Beautiful. Beautiful times 82 people. But anyway, check this out. What is up? What is up, YouTube? Bow Wow crashes out. He crashes out after bodyguard exposed his party footage with Diddy. Lord have mercy. Big homie CC is our answer. We're gonna get big homie CC on the channel one day, and we're gonna try to figure out if we can he can give us a lot of advice on how to save these kids or how to find the kids so we can save them. That's what my goal is. That's on my bucket list, y'all. So y'all hit that subscribe button, hit that bell, and let's check it out. Let's check it out.
In like a mascot outfit with another person in a mascot like outfit, like dropping in the floor.
That's a funny. Okay.
Yeah, when I first seen it, I just walked past. I'm like, what's that going on?
Oh wow. Time for you to tell the truth. It's time. Bow Wow. It's time. Tell the truth.
Guys, Bow Wow is out here losing his mind because a bodyguard dropped some spicy footage of him getting the freak on at a Diddy party. It's crazy how these things have been playing out because Bow Wow was just recently dragged through the mud for claiming he misses them Diddy freak-offs. Come to find out what he really misses were the things he got to do at the freak-offs. And get this, Bow Wow wasn't just at the parties getting freaky. According to insiders who saw him at those parties, he was the main attraction, the main menu, the 3-course meal for Diddy and his friends to feast on. We know these industry men love nothing more than bending over for the elites, but is it true that Bow Wow also loved recording these encounters? And is Bow Wow just another victim of a predatory industry, or did he enjoy partying with Diddy?
Yo, Diddy told me how to party. Diddy taught me how. JD gave me listen, JD and Snoop coached me and gave me the game. But it was Diddy
taught me the lifestyle aspect of the game.
So Bow Wow has been making the news rounds recently because of his strange connections with Diddy, which a lot of people have been giving the side eye. Now, we all know Bow Wow is like hip-hop's corniest guy ever. So of course, he had something goofy to say about the whole Diddy situation that made people start wondering if he was one of Diddy's boy toys. He went on Roxy Davis's podcast and started talking about how he missed all the Diddy parties and how everywhere has been boring since Diddy went to jail.
That, as far as like our industry, that made me feel some type of way, like for 3 days straight, like I can't, like, nah, I would have never thought it would, if it is the end, this would be the story of how it would end. It ain't gonna end like this. Like, for me thinking on it, bro, supposed to be on a 250-foot yacht with his wife, leg up, chilling. This how you ride it out. You know what I mean? And I think a lot of us probably never thought that we would see this. But for me, it's like, it's just unreal. Like, it seems unreal at times.
Wow, dude, you're trying not to dig a hole, but you're digging yourself into a hole. Everybody knows you digging a hole.
You know, me and Jermaine, we spoke about it, and I was like, I would never thought that we would see him in this position, ever.
Even with all the rumors that have always circulated.
Never. Just never thought I'd see it like this. Like, nah. Like, the game into the game. To the point to where, what weekend just passed? Like, BT Award weekend, it didn't, like, the past 2 days just didn't feel right. Because there was no motion, there was no parties. There was nowhere to go. Like,
let's be very specific, like parties and freak offs.
No, the industry, like the parties that we attend. Like, there's me, the Terraces,
I left before 1. I never stayed.
Bow Wow faced serious backlash for those statements because what do you mean you missed the parties where so many people have come out to say these horrific things happened to them? It's just crazy. However, a lot of people also weren't really surprised that Bow Wow would say something like that because word on the street is that Bow Wow enjoys those parties because he gets a chance to bend over for the rich and powerful men in Hollywood.
Bow Wow. Y'all know why they keep saying Bow Wow, right? You know why.
Let me say one thing. Well, 2 things. One, Bow Wow was a child when all of this was going down. So if he was groomed into this life, you know, I understand why he doesn't want to talk about it. It's embarrassing to feel like you're a victim, even though you might be acting as if you're not a victim. And 2, this lady talking about she left the party before 1. Nobody leaves a party before 1. Party don't jump until 12. We all know this. That's like basic party club rules. It don't jump till 12. So you was not leaving before 1, honey. Stop lying. I'm just saying. My opinion.
Okay, let's keep going. Here we go.
Hollywood in exchange for career opportunities. There are even rumors that Bow Wow was introduced to this lifestyle by his mentors when he was still very young. See, Bow Wow's career started very smoothly. He was only 6 years old when he caught the eye of Snoop Dogg and scored an invite to come and rap alongside Snoop and Dr. Dre on the big stage.
Future, tell him your name.
Bow Wow.
This is Bow Wow. Y'all hear that? Can y'all hear it? Yes. He's the future. He's a rapper too. He gonna drop, and y'all go out and grab this stuff soon. We're gonna do this intro, okay? My next guest will soon be in a new movie called House Party 3. But he's also a very, very funny stand-up comic. You've seen him on Def Jam. You've seen him here. He never fails to bring them laughs. Please give it up for Chris Tucker.
Snoop was super impressed with young Bow Wow's talent, so he decided to take him under his wing and even gave him the name Lil Bow Wow. What's even more impressive is that Snoop invited Bow Wow to join him for the rest of the tour and later featured him on his Doggy Style album. However, Snoop started having issues with his record label, Death Row Records, which was heightened by the East Coast, West Coast beef that had rappers dropping like flies. Snoop decided to leave the label, but he didn't want to just leave Bow Wow hanging. So, Snoop introduced him to Jermaine Dupri. Legend has it that this is where Bow Wow's problems originated from. Word on the street is that Jermaine took advantage of Bow Wow and even passed him to his fellow industry deviants like Diddy, to do the unthinkable to him. Now, you guys aren't surprised that Jermaine would be accused of doing things like this, right? Cat Williams called it a long time ago when he exposed Jermaine and Diddy for messing with kids, even calling Jermaine the king of PDF files. Cat was putting Jermaine on blast for allegedly taking advantage of the Criss Cross boys, who had been under his wing since they were about 12 years old. One of the boys, Chris Mac Daddy, passed away in 2013 from an OD, sparking rumors that he was deeply disturbed during his last days. Some people believe that Chris turned to substances due to trauma from all the horrific things he went through while being mentored by Jermaine Dupri. After Chris's death was announced, Jermaine went around acting like he was the most grief-stricken man in the world. He even released a statement where he called Chris his son and made this great show of heartbreak. He said, "To the world, Chris Kelly was Mac Daddy, but to me, he was the son I never had. When I think about it, I spent more time with Chris and Chris than anybody in my whole life. So you can imagine how bad this hurts. I will always love you, Chris, and I will never let the world forget you." However, when Jermaine was later asked about Chris in an interview with Vlad TV, he couldn't be bothered to at least appear sober or saddened. He was there acting all suspicious when he was talking about Chris, and he couldn't even remember his name.
All right.
Yeah, all right. Yeah. And then one of the members passes.
No,
not right after, but years later.
Yeah, years later.
He passes at a relatively young age. Was it 30-something?
Yeah, I think so.
Did you see that coming at all? Were you guys still in contact?
No, I didn't see that coming. We was in. We had just did the 20th anniversary, so it was like, we had just started, having much more dialogue about them going on tour and doing other things after the 20th anniversary.
Yeah, it was a tragedy.
Yeah.
It would turn out that there was a lot of bad blood between Jermaine and Chris before Chris passed away. All that show of grief over Chris's death? Yeah, it was exactly that, a show. One fan outrightly accused Jermaine of trying to cover up the fact that Chris sued him for SAing him. The since-deleted comment said, "Yeah, 17 years ago, you were molesting Chris Cross. Even had a lawsuit which they won, but it was kept from the public." However, Jermaine fired back at the fan and threatened to...
Wow, that's crazy. I didn't know that. See, this is like new information, even if it's alleged. You know what I'm saying? Did you heard about this before?
I don't think I have. I mean, I can't it's not fresh in my mind if I did hear it.
I was a big fan of Chris Cross and them, and it wasn't even that much. It wasn't really public that one of them passed away. It wasn't all that public, and I remember.
I remember that one did pass away, and I remember there were some issues. That's what I do remember.
Wow, that's crazy, man. Chris Cross make you jump. The Mac Daddy make you jump.
But you know what? The issues,
guys, I'm just letting you know I need to jump off.
Okay.
I'll speak to you in a bit.
The page posted the comment. But of course, fans weren't buying that story, especially because of all the other stories surrounding Jermaine and other young boys in the industry. For example, a video recently started making the rounds where a bodyguard from the infamous Tunnel nightclub spilled the tea about how Bow Wow once got preyed upon by a much older woman when he was around 15 or 16.
Oh, shouts to Bow Wow and a big booty Puerto Rican chick from Newark, New Jersey, by Broad Street in the projects. You know who I'm talking about. You know what you did with Bow Wow. Why you going with that little nigga? You know he was only 15, 16 when he came up in his motherfucker. Why you gonna do that to the man? And now he on BET about to marry a chick. You did him dirty.
At this age, Bow Wow was already under Jermaine's mentorship, so he should have been reasonable for the boy's safety. Putting him in that kind of situation was super irresponsible, but Jermaine didn't even feel sorry for it at all. In a recently resurfaced video, he was caught proudly boasting about taking a young Bow Wow to the club and exposing him to things that were way too mature for his age. Oh, but there's more. Rumors also started swirling around that Bow Wow was taken advantage of by a...
Oh, I meant to say that the reason why she keeps saying Bow Wow is because it's an AI voice. Somebody typed this whole thing up, and the AI voice is reading it the best they can. And sometimes they mispronounce words, and the people don't care. And the reason why I'm pointing that out, because I try to do all the speaking myself right then and there. Real reaction, not this.
Male bodyguard in Jermaine's limo. Bow Wow denied the rumors, but to many fans, it seemed like he was selecting his words carefully to avoid saying too much about the whole ordeal.
The one rumor that's always kind of lingered around that I don't think that you've ever addressed, and I just want to ask you flat out. There's been the crazy rumor that you got raped by your security guard.
That's ridiculous. That's crazy.
You've heard that before.
Yeah, that was like the first rumor that like ever had came out. I'll never forget that shit. I was in Paris, France. I was in Paris coming back to the States. And I was going through the airport. I believe I was going to Philly. And I had to call into the radio station to just clear that shit up. It never was really nothing crazy. Like, because like I said, like, people gonna talk, people gonna make up stuff, people gonna say things. That's just a part of the game. You know what I mean? People have said the most craziest shit about people all the time. You know what I mean? But yeah, I don't even know where that shit started from. I don't even know where that bogus shit even came from. So nah, I don't even really, I never really had to, that might be like my fourth time ever really having to like answer that question for you. Nobody asked me that.
Right. Because this was pre-internet? This was like early in your career?
Yeah. That was like the first rumor that ever like started on me as me being famous. I'm like, oh, what the fuck that shit? Okay. All right.
Okay, that's a hell of a fucked up rumor, man.
Yeah.
Bow Wow also got exposed by his ex-girlfriend, Erica Mena, who revealed that he was deeply traumatized by some of his earlier experiences in the industry. Erica revealed that not only did Bow Wow have anger issues and deep trauma, but he also transferred aggression to her and mistreated her.
When it was great, it was great. And then it was completely bad. When you finally get to know someone, you know, that's when you really have to reevaluate, you know, and people just have certain demons that they have to deal with. I have my own, and coming into that relationship, I didn't really know what I was getting into until, you know, we kind of really did settle in, and settling in was definitely a lot of life lessons.
See, victims usually end up channeling all their hurt and frustration to something or someone. Some choose substances and alcohol as their escape, some go to therapy, and some lash out at the people around them. Not that it justifies his behavior, but if Bow Wow was traumatized by what he went through in the industry, then it makes sense that he would lash out at his girlfriend. Again, that doesn't in any way make it okay to be violent. Speaking of lashing out, Bow Wow's story seems very similar to that of Orlando Brown, who also allegedly got roomed by Diddy. Orlando started out as a very promising talent with lead roles in 3 separate Disney movies. Everyone thought he was going to go on to have a brilliant career in Hollywood, but that all ended when Orlando went off the rails. It all began with his different run-ins with the law that started in April 2007 when he was pulled over for a traffic violation in Texas. Police searched his car and found weed in it, leading to him getting arrested. Around this time, Orlando was trying to get his music career off the ground without making much success. In 2011, he got arrested again for a DUI in Hollywood, and it became clear that Orlando was in over his head with substances and alcohol abuse. In 2013, he landed himself a 180-day sentence after being arrested for yet another DUI. The following year, an audio was leaked where someone believed to be Orlando was heard threatening to harm an unnamed woman and her family. Now, Orlando later claimed that the woman was some stalker who won't stop blowing up his phone, but he got charged with disturbing the peace. Following that incident, Orlando seemed to be getting his life back on track and even copped himself a few movie roles. However, by 2016, he went off the rails again and ended up in police custody for putting his hands on his girlfriend and possession with the intent to sell. But every time he was scheduled for court, he just disappeared. Nobody knew where Orlando was until police tracked him down to a shady Las Vegas hotel. From there, his family and friends staged an intervention to get Orlando the help he so desperately needed. They checked him into a rehab facility where he was expected to stay for a couple of weeks, but he abandoned the program after only 1 week. Around this time, a video surfaced showing Orlando walking around barefoot while holding something that appeared to be a case of wine. In the background, there was a man threatening to lay him out if he came close to his house.
Look, my shit right over there.
Look at this circus clown.
It's whole blood.
Go ahead. Work for them on the corner.
Sock me out.
Look at this nigga dirty ass feet.
Yep.
This ass nigga try to get us some love. He won't shit on you.
Yep.
Now I know why he ain't got no family.
What?
Get the fuck away from him.
I got gun.
You better get away from my house or you get knocked the fuck out.
Knock out, gun. Bro, I'm chilling, bro.
Get away from my house, yo.
I'm away from your house. Hit me. I'm away. I'm off your property.
You come back over, I'm gonna knock you the fuck out.
I'm off your property.
You wait over here for the police.
I'm off your property.
Don't come back to my house.
This basically confirmed that Orlando was not just dealing with a serious addiction, he was also homeless. However, reports later confirmed that Orlando's mental health started spiraling after he went through some horrific things at the hands of certain men in the industry. Orlando himself has been in several interviews where he talked about being used by elites in the industry. He even name-dropped some of them, like in this rant where he talked about Will Smith and Michael Jackson being inappropriate with him.
This whole Will Smith, you feel me? Hey man, that nigga Michael
Michael Jackson, bro. You feel me? That nigga Michael Jackson, bro. That nigga set me up, bro. On everything I love, that nigga set me up, bro. You feel me? That nigga is tripping, bro. That nigga be on some other shit, my nigga. Like, straight the fuck up. What are you talking about, my nigga? You raped me as a kid, you big ass nigga. You raped me as a kid, and you raped all my kids, nigga. And you still trying to motherfucking get away with this shit, nigga. What do you mean? I'm sitting right here, bitch. Every time I see you, I want to slice your neck, motherfucker. You really have to understand what the Bible says, bro. The Bible says, it says, honor your mother and your father for your days are long. I ain't killed you for that reason, bitch. Don't you ever get on a motherfucking TV show and act like I'm the motherfucking rapist, nigga. When you me, bitch, you raped every fucking body. Whole ass nigga. What are you talking about?
In another interview, Orlando talked about the so-called panda eyes ritual that is done in secret circles by Hollywood elites. According to Orlando, the ritual involves manipulating certain nerves in the victim's body to make it easier for them to be controlled. This gives the victims black eyes, which is also known as panda eyes in those circles. Orlando also believed that when the ritual is performed, it can turn the victim into whatever their master wants them to be. And the victims are usually young, unsuspecting men and boys in the industry.
Like I was telling you, Panda. So you got Panda Panda is a secret code for a certain thing. And so when it comes down to that certain thing, it's so what it is you basically have a certain nerve in your rectum, and if you touch that nerve, you can turn a person into an animal. You can turn a person into whatever you want them to be if you just hold them down. So pretty much when you see black eyes like Blueface and you know it like that, he got beat up, but he didn't get beat up where you thought he got beat up. He got beat up somewhere else. Okay. And so the eyes come out and they call them panda eyes. Okay. And they do this so you see people with these cigars and they're you know, all these big celebrities, they all have the cigar in common. That's that big thing between their legs that they're sticking in. And it's one big society of it. Now, when it comes down to the selling of they're shipping and trafficking and people, adults, the moms, the dads, right there on Target commercials, right there on Walmart commercials. And you're looking at the people that are missing and they're smiling like they're happy, but they're going back to hell. And that's really what it is. You know, these are actually adults.
Fast forward a few years, and Orlando does another interview with Cam Capone, where he spilled the tea about how Diddy allegedly did some inappropriate things with him at one of those infamous parties of his.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, yo, Diddy, you gave me the ooshka skoosmash. You gave me the ooshka smuaf, the smoosmash. Diddy. Yeah, son. I mean, you gave me the ooshka smuash. I love it, yo. I love it. You gave me the ooshka smuash.
And you know what I'm talking about, Diddy?
But here's where it gets crazy. A video recently resurfaced where Orlando is describing what it's like to sleep with Bow Wow in great detail.
So Bow Wow got Bow. So that nigga Bow Wow got Bow. God damn.
Oh shit! Are you serious?
Oh God!
Like, God damn!
This is only one. It's one. Yeah,
bro. I'm gonna take you. You need to figure that out.
But it's again.
No, that's the man.
But how he got coochie?
Bro, this is our world. You know,
yeah.
We want our money.
So he's
no, he's none of his names you call him. He loved me while he loved me. And only I can, just like Diddy. The same thing with Diddy. They loved me while they loved me, bro. Period. And I know it's them. I'm not trying to be no, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Them my niggas, you know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Then there's this interview with Funny Marco, where Orlando made some comments about Bow Wow, implying that Bow Wow might have also been exposed to the same thing at those Diddy parties. In the interview, Orlando is asked about Bow Wow, and he says something like Bow Wow has a good pee.
When's the last time you watched 106 in Park?
Last time it was hot.
What's the weather? What's the weather today, y'all?
When Little Bow Wow was on there.
You got a problem with Little Bow Wow?
I ain't got a problem with Little Bow Wow. Little Bow Wow got some bomb ass.
82 degrees, partly cloudy, high of 85, low of 68.
That camera, has that camera been on the whole time? Has it been on the whole time?
At any other time, people would have dismissed this statement as Orlando just fooling around, but it's hard to do that now with all the rumors flying around about Bow Wow being Diddy's boy toy. After the interview went viral, someone tagged Bow Wow on Twitter and said, "I hope you ain't gonna let Mr. Orlando B slide like that." And he responded by saying, "Since when legends got to speak on effery? I'm filming my new TV show as we speak and preparing for a sold-out show at the O2 Arena for the Millennium Tour in London. I'm a 35-year-old father. I don't play them type games. You do know this Bo you talking to, right? I am a boy Damon." Bow Wow then added, "Dog, I'm just now seeing it. I've been wrapped up with work. I be chilling, off the grid, not all on the net. Then I'll look up and be trending. They know who names they gotta say to go viral for 24 hours. Ish be crazy." Bow Wow has got to be on some Delulu business because nobody is checking for him like that. For him to be claiming that people are talking about him for clout. I mean, sure, he had his moment in the spotlight and he still has some loyal fans that'll pour their coins into anything he does. But he's just not the guy he's trying to make himself out to be. The one person who does know the kind of guy Bow Wow is a former Diddy bodyguard, Big Homie CC. In a recent interview, CC was asked about the people who attend Diddy parties, and he had a lot to say. According to CC, it made sense that Bow Wow missed Diddy parties because he used to get paid to be a party favor at them freak-offs. So, you can't really blame the guy for missing his favorite gig. CC even mentioned one incident where he ran into some guy in a mascot-like costume grinding against another guy on the floor. He didn't name names, but it was pretty clear he was talking about Bow Wow, and he referred to both guys as furries.
Let me ask y'all a question right now. If Bow Wow came into this room without anybody knowing anything he did, and a group of females came into this room, who gonna get the females first, y'all or him? If they don't know,
he said they don't know who Bow Wow is.
Who he is.
He's just Shad Moss from up the road.
Oh.
Yeah, nah, we get that.
Who gonna get the females first?
Yeah, because Bow Wow did walk in this room, but he was Bow Wow. But no, Bow Wow is he have to like bat his eyes or something.
We don't bow.
Yeah, no shade to Shad. No shade to Shad.
There's no shade.
No shade to Shad, but
Right. So if you can be a person who can show up you can show up to a place, and everybody here is paid to come in here and do what they do, of course you're gonna miss that.
Yeah, man.
You go into a party and everybody is working.
Nah, man.
You can pull anybody you want, male or female, to the bathroom and get a job.
Yeah.
You're gonna miss that.
Yeah. All right. Well, it's a drought. Then it's a drought.
That drought make people crash out. But
It's a drought. What can you give me one celebrity you were surprised to see at a party in a way that you were surprised to see him, male or female? Like you might have had an idea about him, then you see him like there ain't no way that this person is doing this with that or doing this like that or whatever.
No.
Okay. Yeah, he said good.
No. Like after my first year of being working with celebrities, I figured out what it was. I said, oh, so they all like this.
Alcohol.
Huh?
Does it always start with alcohol whenever?
No, a lot of them don't even drink. Oh.
It's just them.
Bro,
I'm green.
You got different levels but you got horny men, and then you got real horny men. You feel me?
So, what's the craziest thing you've seen?
Animals.
Like the craziest thing that she was like, "Oh, nah, bro, I ain't, nah, bro."
I walked in on a guy in a mascot outfit with another person in a mascot outfit, dry humping in the floor.
That's a funny shit. Okay.
Yeah, when I first seen it, I just walked past. What the fuck you got going on? So I go to the refrigerator, I give him
fully costume.
I don't know, man.
This wasn't a Halloween party. It don't even matter, but
this was March.
I don't know about you guys, but it seems like everyone knows something about what used to happen at them Diddy parties, but somehow they also never participated in it. So y'all need to let me know what y'all think about this. Did Bow Wow really have a whole side hustle as a party favor at Diddy's parties? Or are these guys just making up wild stories to chase clout? Share your thoughts and opinions down below, and be sure to stick around for more content like this.
It seems to me that there's a lot of fishy stuff going on. I don't know. I haven't been researching Bow Wow that much, but Big Homie CC, when he speaks, I listen. So y'all tell me what y'all think in the comments, man. Let me know. Do y'all think Bow Wow was a party favor for all these other celebrity men? Let me know. Y'all take it light, take it slow. Tell them Uncle Mike told you so. Peace out. I ain't feel like hitting the echo.
I'm trying to figure out when Bow Wow's voice got so deep. And I realized I don't think I've paid attention to him since he was in Like Mike. And I'm like, dang, he got a deep voice.
Yeah.
Like, really?
When he was doing little show, I can't remember none of his music.
On a little Bow Wow, you just don't know the way you move from coast to
Oh,
coast.
okay. Yeah, I remember that
That's
one,
all I
baby.
remember. That's all I remember.
Nah, little Bow Wow.
Yeah, I mean, he was, you know, when he had his little thing, he was a little cute little boy, and you know, it's a shame that, you know, it's a shame that they've taken these kids and kind of wrecked them. But it, you know, the thing we're finding is nothing new, because look at, like, you know, the kids used to be on Different Strokes, all of them, Todd Bridges, the other girl that played the sister. I mean,
he straightened up a little bit. The other, that's the only one that kind of made it. This, well, what about the female, the sister?
Didn't she pass away?
She passed away? Because what you talking about, Willis? He passed away.
Well, yeah, then let me be quiet.
But dude, what make it so bad was he was I think he was a security guard at a set in Hollywood or something. They gave him a job as doing security at the front desk, and he jumped on somebody's car. Do y'all remember that?
Who?
What's his name? Arnold. What you talking about, Willis?
Oh,
I don't
Gary
even know
Coleman. Gary Coleman.
Yeah, Gary Coleman is his real name. And he was a security
He was
guard.
an angry little man.
Yeah, the guy was filming him. He said, "Look, y'all, this is Gary Coleman. Look, he is a security." They gave him a security guard uniform. I thought he was that was his costume to do a show, but he's really working. He's working as a security guard, right?
Yeah,
And
he
so
wasn't a very pleasant person.
Jumped on the hood of the car.
Yeah, he wasn't a very. I remember in New York, which it was weird because you're not even from New York, bro. When they first got the scooters, the motorized scooters, he made this whole big thing about people not being on the scooter on the sidewalks or something. Like it was a whole thing that he made. I was like, dude, you're not even from here. Like, go sit down. Somebody must have knocked him over or something. Like, you know, he wasn't, you know. But yeah, they said the female, she did pass. I think it was drugs. Might have been. That seemed to be the issue with a lot of them, was, you know, and now we know why, right? Now we know why. These child stars don't usually make it.
Mm-hmm.
Imagine all the ones that passed and didn't have anybody to expose.
Something special's going down on Maximum Exposure. Outside of high school in Venice, California. Pamela Anderson's taping her TV show inside. There's a couple of paparazzi dudes in the car. They want to get some shots of Pam. But security guards don't let them. And one of the security guards is Gary Coleman.
He's on the car! He's on the car! What are you doing?
We thought maybe you might try to go in and grab the keys or something, but I really wasn't intimidated. It was Gary Coleman.
He's 4.5 feet tall. Gary used to star in Different Strokes. Now he works as a security guard. And he's a tough guy, little but tough.
Man, what are you doing? Oh, really? Off the car. We're taping that you're doing that, Brendan. It's not illegal to take pictures. It is a public school.
Maybe Gary's gonna be for
I'm not letting him go. Boy, look here, little boy. Little kid. I mean, little man. If they was to drive that car, you go flying off, boy. Oh my God.
Didn't he fall down the stairs?
When?
Wasn't that how he passed? He fell down the stairs.
Oh, I don't know. That's a good one.
I'm gonna say fell, because I'm not trying to put nothing on nobody, but I've heard other things too.
Did y'all know that after the first season, his mother and father started making him stay away from the other kids on the set? They came bringing him in like he was the star. He's the big star, and the
Mhm.
mother and father are the ones that turned him into something crazy. You know, they start demanding more money. They start saying, "Nah, he should do this and that." Yeah. People don't realize in the music industry, man, all the stuff I seen. There's so much crap that goes on behind the scenes because you think about it, everybody got an opinion. Everybody has an opinion. Now you imagine what I'm going through with this little YouTube channel. I didn't know it ain't all peaches and cream, man. I got to fuss and tell people to kick rocks, kiss my tail. We can't do everything your way. Well, especially how, you know, then you got all your friends and family members going to tell you. I remember telling one of my buddies, I'm sick and tired of everybody trying to tell me what to do or how I should do stuff. Every time I look, somebody say, nah, what you should do is, and they don't realize it's easy for you to say that out your mouth, but it takes so much work to even do what it is you're about to say out of your mouth. As soon as I said that, he said, but nah, Mike, I'm gonna tell you what you really should do. I'm like, Negro, I'm talking about you. I'm gonna tell you what you really should do. Okay, this is almost over. Let's finish this.
Celebrity jackals like these guys.
It's trapping us. It's false imprisonment.
I want to be in here.
For what? Oh, is it?
None of this will hold up in court. When cops show up, they give the camera dudes a warning. They don't get nothing on Pam, but they get a whole lot on Gary.
He's on the car!
Oh my God, that's crazy. He's on the car. Who else? You had said something about yeah, she was on drugs for a little while. The little girl.
That they all were. It seemed like most of the child stars wound up, you know. And
Right.
now I understand why like Mary-Kate and Ashley didn't come back for the Full House reboot. Now I see why they didn't come back. Something must have happened with them.
What about Home Alone guy?
Macaulay Culkin.
Huh?
Macaulay Culkin.
Yeah, they said he started tripping and stuff also. All these who was a star, a kid star that ain't go crazy and trip.
The only ones that didn't go crazy was the ones that got out early, possibly. Their parents was right there with them and you know, and playing no games.
Yeah, name one. Can you name somebody that star?
It seems like all the Cosby kids, believe it or not, seem to come around without too many bumps and bruises.
Yeah, but they
Like
not
you think
stars
about all the kids from the Cosby Show.
Yeah, the boy, what's his name? The son.
Malcolm Jamal Warner.
Yeah, he was pretty cool.
I mean, they seem to. You know, we don't know if they just have never shared their story, but they seem to have come out kind of, you know, outside of scandal, not like some of these other child stars.
We need about Metro Boomin. All right, let's try that.
I said she ended up
called
pregnant.
and woke me up this morning.
That's right. Gary Coleman, star of TV's Different Strokes, is dropping by to make his first appearance ever on this show. Our next guest needs to know when.
All right. What she say?
Drew Barrymore, yeah, she. I mean, I know she went through some stuff, but she came around like, you know. Yeah, she definitely came, you know.
Metro Boomin. I don't even know what's Metro Boomin.
I've heard that name, but I can't place why it sounds familiar.
On this channel. Okay. She said, wait a minute, maybe I didn't put enough in.
The kid Silver Spoons came out. Okay. Yeah. I mean, did he do anything really from Silver Spoons? I think he might have been in one or two things after, but he kind of laid low. Kind of like the Cosby kids. Like after the Cosby show went off, other than Malcolm Jamal Warner, pretty much everybody else kind of laid low for a minute. It seems anyway. Like, you know, Keisha Knight Pulliam came back out with the whole Tyler Perry thing, but before then, I don't think she was doing a whole lot. I think she was just kind of going to school and living her life. Ricky Schroeder. Yeah. I mean, you feel almost hopeful and you know, for the ones that were able to come out and not get this, you know, demonic trauma added to their record here.
Is this what you talking about, Cristal? Metro Boomer has, he say a guy woman. She ended up pregnant. What? A guy woman. But it says also Metro Boomer is, on this video, said he actually raped somebody or something. Accused of raping a woman. And the woman wants to sue him. Wow. I don't know nothing about none of this.
Me neither. Yeah. You talking about Raven Simone as the little girl? Debbie?
Oh, wait a minute.
Cats?
Oh, go ahead.
And Tia and Tamara, yeah. Mallory, they seem to, you know.
No. All right. Send me a link, Crystal. You can email me a link, I guess.
Shirley Temple and Judy Garland. Yeah, I heard they went through some crazy trauma too. Can't say, oh, there's Tahir. Finally.
Oh, that's right. That's right. Can't say the R word. God dang it.
Where you been, Tahir?
I don't know, but I'm getting sleepy. Good gracious.
It's 5:30.
I know, right?
We're gonna be early.
I waited too long to eat. I'm getting to be an old man.
Yeah, I like Tia and Tamara too. They had a good.
What about the two girls that played on? Was that Full House? They was twins, or it was one girl.
Mary Kate and Ashley.
That's what they were. I think they played one.
That's what I said. They didn't come back to the reboot. Remember, they rebooted Full House before Bob Saget died, and the only ones that didn't come back was Mary Kate and Ashley. Everybody else made a cameo on it.
Oh, the two girls.
And that was kind of strange. Okay, Tahir. That was kind of strange because like they kept doing like these little takes where they would look into camera and be like, "We miss Michelle. We wish Michelle would come and visit us." So they probably, I don't know, but I assume that they probably didn't come back for their mental health. Like, you know, once you get out of it, they probably like, we're not going back in that. We don't even want to have nothing to do with, you know, that probably because they went through a hard road too. Allegedly, I assume. I don't know.
Her on the set,
huh?
Michelle just put up there. They was SA-ing her on the set.
SA and who?
I don't know. She said yes, JR.
Mary Kate and Ashley.
The chat said.
On the set, and they would take her out the back door. We talking about Mary Kate and Ashley. Who we talking about?
I don't know because you're going so fast all over the place.
The girl from Full House, Candace came.
Oh, yeah, Tulip. I'm tired. I don't know why I'm so tired. This ain't good.
Are we saying Judy Garland was essayed on the set? Is that what you're saying? Mary Kate and Ashley. I don't know who we're talking about. Talking about Judy Garland was essayed on the set. Okay. Yeah, I know she was.
Oh, the girl on Facts of Life, right? Because she played on Queen Latifah's sitcom as an adult, like a lawyer girl. Little Kim, remember she started off always on roller skates.
Yeah, Tootie. What's her name though? She was on. She's still acting today, but
I think
I know
really
her name
think
because I
she
actually
was getting with them girls too.
I met her when I was a kid. So I'm trying to think. I can't think.
Man, with all this crap going on in the music industry, I really think that it's a oh, that was
That's gonna bother me. I can't remember her name. Hold on. Let me go look it up.
she said that was it. I sent it. Judy Garland.
Kim Fields.
Kim Fields, yeah.
Kim Fields, yeah. And she has a sister too. So funny. Her sister, and her mama, all three actresses.
Oh yeah.
Look alike. Mm-hmm.
And she played in a movie or something, and she did a real good job in the movie, I thought.
Kim Fields is in my mind like Regina King. They're legends in their craft. They've been doing this for years since they were children. So they definitely deserve the respect that they get, but her mom was an actress too, so I'm sure her mom was very hands-on, I would assume.
I was shocked to hear about Brandy and Brandy's mother and some of the stuff.
I met Ray J once before. He probably doesn't remember, but I was friends with some of Brandy's dancers at one point, and they had to go by and pick something up, and Ray J was there, and he was about 16 probably, and he was at the apartment. I don't know if that was his apartment or whose apartment it was, but he was there.
Oh shoot, I'm sorry. He sent me a video. Metro Boomin sued for.
But I didn't realize that her parents were so strict.
That's battery. Okay. My stupid tail. Metro Boomin. I closed the thing and then put the same one up there. Okay. Is this it? No, this one. There we go. I got the right one this time. Come on, thing. All right, Crystal. Let's see. What is up? What is up, YouTube? How y'all doing? Check this out, man. Metro Boomin sued for alleged sexual battery and all this other stuff, man. Look, my girl Crystal in our live chat just sent me this. We are live. Y'all can come to the Music Recording Network live. Y'all know we rock 3 channels up here on this YouTube stream. We are talking about ways to help the kids, help people. We are in to help people. We are actually putting together a CD. So if you do music, if you rap, sing, dance, if you produce music, y'all need to come and check us out, man, because we're putting some things together now that all this stuff is being exposed. If you're here to try to do honest work, honest music, honest work with no shady stuff, no Diddy, hit that subscribe button, hit that bell. Let's check this bad boy out. Here we go, y'all.
You know what to do, Chick. So listen, Chick Smooth. Hey, Chick Smooth. Appreciate all the coverage that you've been doing. I've been watching your shit for a while. I just subscribed to your shit too, bro.
Now, you guys all know the saying, right? Never throw stones when you live in a glass house. Metro Boomin, bring your ass here, boy. You got a weird case. Why are you around? This gotta be one of the best Octobers for Drake. The media and fans are slowly starting to turn on Kendrick Lamar, and now one of your biggest ops in music, Metro Boomin, has a strange case. And mind you, this all comes after Metro Boomin was enjoying watching Drake's downfall. According to TMZ, Metro Boomin has been sued for alleged sexual battery and also allegedly impregnating a woman. Now, this lawsuit comes from a woman who claims she knew and trusted Metro Boomin before he allegedly raped her in 2016. Now, according to the lawsuit, the woman's name is Vanessa Lemaistre, and she claims this all happened back in LA when Metro Boomin invited her to his studio to chill. Now, according to Vanessa, she visited Metro Boomin at his studio and she took half a Xanax pill and also a shot of alcohol to cope with the sadness she was going through at the time. And that's when Vanessa claims that she blacked out on the couch. Now, here's where things get interesting. Vanessa claims she eventually regained consciousness in a bed with Metro Boomin on top of her, allegedly raping her and also performing oral sex on her. After she fully woke up, she claimed she had no clue how she got there. Now, later on that year, she learned she was pregnant and claims it had to be from Metro because she hadn't had sex with anybody else. And that's when she ultimately chose to terminate the pregnancy in November 2016. Now, for anybody wondering, Metro Boomin was 23 years old at the time that this happened, and he has not yet made a statement regarding this lawsuit. Now, I'm not gonna lie to you guys. If this is true, this is all bad for Metro Boomin. Doesn't matter if this happened 8 years ago, 10 years ago, even 20 years ago. If you've done some fucked up shit like this in your life, it's only a matter of time before it's public. I know a lot of you Drake fans are going to go crazy with this information. Let's all keep in mind that this is all just allegations. The same way Drake had some dirty allegations on them, but people still give him grace, let's all give Metro Boomin that grace. Now, Vanessa also claims that Metro Boomin actually joked about the incident the following year on a song called Rap Sage Me with 21 Savage, Offset, and Quavo. She actually references the lyrics in the song where it says, she took a Xanny, then she fainted. I'm from the gutter, ain't no changing. And for anybody wondering, Vanessa is seeking unspecified damages for mental pain and anguish, and also punitive damages as well. Metro, my brother, you gotta make a statement, whether it's through your lawyer, PR person, or even yourself. We all know if this was Drake with this wild allegation and claims, you would definitely be on social media laughing. But you guys get in the comments below. What do you guys think about this strange case from Metro Boomin? Post your comments below. Subscribe to my channel, like this video. I'll see you guys later, man.
Well, you're muted.
Sorry, y'all was muted. Y'all let me know in the comments what y'all think and everything. Also contact me or check out the Music Recording Network, the world's largest rap contest.com, and all that good stuff. You want to get in touch with us? The Music Recording Network Live is where we at now. So y'all can come and y'all can get right in the chat room and start talking right to Uncle Mike about getting your music out here. Y'all take it light, take it slow. Tell him Uncle Mike told you so. Peace out. All right. Shoot, we doing reactions while we here, baby. All right. Who else?
Yeah, that was interesting, to say the least.
Yeah, I heard Gary Coleman fell off a ladder. That's how he died?
No,
Wow.
From what I understand, he fell down the stairs. Fell down the stairs. There were definitely stairs involved. Whether he fell or he was helped, I'm not getting into that. But some stairs. That's all I know.
Is there a 800, like a 1-800 number that can post? I don't know, caller. Caller clock. Caller clock. Caller clock.
An 800 number for what?
I have no idea. I thought you was keeping those. What's going on? I don't
800
know.
number for what? For victims. You mean that victims can call if they're in trouble? I'm sure there's a crisis line. I'm sure there's several crisis lines.
Jelly Rose, somebody save me. Like, I hope we ain't trying to get a copyright strike. Play somebody else's music.
Let's
see.
Somebody needs a crisis line from it. Hey, let me know.
Well, I wanted to play this.
The music industry is known to be a very
Mm-hmm. Somebody need to mute. They coughing and like we hear something in the background.
I'm sorry.
Save me from myself. Yeah, I like that. Man. Yeah, I remember that. Yeah, that would definitely give us a good gracious. I was trying to stop it earlier than that. Yeah, we can. I wish we can play it. Yeah, I remember this joint right here. That's so sad to even think that. It seemed like everywhere we look, evil is winning. This pissed me off so much.
I like that.
Mm-hmm. That's the first time you heard that? One of the things about doing a lot of reactions and stuff, I get to hear so much stuff. Yeah. There's something about Murray. That's your first time hearing that? There's something about Murray? Put a 1 in the chat if you heard this song before. Put a 2 in the chat if this your first time ever hearing that. Put a 1 in the chat if you heard the song before. Put a 2 in the chat if this the first time you ever heard it.
It's my first time hearing that song, but I knew I liked Jelly Roll.
Yep. Jamie say 1.
Because I've heard him before.
1. Oh, Murray. Okay. 2. Tractor. Yep. All right. 2. We got another 2. Is that Dennis? Yeah. Yeah. Crystals 2. God damn. So what do the 2s think? Yeah, most definitely, man. The first time I heard the song was so touching. Victoria put a 2. Tulip had a 1. Sometimes it feels that way. Yeah. Yeah, therapy music. I love it. I think we needed that one. Y'all. Yeah. Nah, homie. That's Charleston White. Somebody said play one more. And he said Melly Mel. I forgot where we was at. Telling myself in a song. Nice song, just one time for. Oh, just one time for hi everybody. Oh my God, I can't never find. Okay, I passed it. Shoot. Oh, here we go. Melly Mel producer. Play that song? Melly Mel producer? What's the name of the song? Oh, Melly Mel is the producer of the Jelly Roll song. This man, y'all make this hard for me. Y'all gotta say, hey Michael. Melly Mel, do it. I'll send it. Okay, I'll send it. No video. I'll send it. Laugh out loud. Thank you. Thank you very much. Oh, I thought it was a song. It's what? Wait a minute. Wait a minute, man. Oh my goodness. First of all, we gotta cut that off. I don't like the way this. There we go. Right there. There we go. There we go. Up. Now send it. Take that off. There we go.
Admitting pop producer agrees to a plea deal in federal court. Molly Mall is admitting to his role in the Las Vegas sex trade. Thank you for joining us.
What is up? What is up, YouTube? I have no idea what this is about. We are live on our live channel. I'm trying to say channel and stream at the same time. Then I try to say stream and channel at the same time. But check it out, man. Go to the Music Recording Network Live. That's our third channel. That's our third channel, man. We're pushing that channel on the live channel because I would like to talk to you guys and see how we can help people, how we can help you get your music out there. We're trying to raise money for to get to find the children and all that type of stuff. So we got a strong team ahead of us. Somebody asked for it. I don't think it was Crystal. Crystal asked for it, but she said Crystal's the one to send me the link because you know I'm over here trying to push all these buttons, get this stuff done. Anyway, let's just check this video out. Y'all hit that subscribe button, hit that bell, and let's check this bad boy out. Here we go.
Pop producer agrees to a plea deal in federal court. Molly Mall is admitting to his role in the Las Vegas sex trade. Thank you for joining us. I'm Kirsten Joyce.
And I'm Brian Loftus. It is a new development in a story our I-Team first broke back in 2016. The I-Team's Vanessa Murphy is here with more on the case.
Well, this just in from the U.S. Attorney's Office. They are confirming the FBI did investigate whether former vice cops were working with Jamal Rashid and concluded there was not sufficient evidence to charge other people and closed the investigation. Now, Jamal Rashid, also known as Molly Mall, is admitting he was a pimp here in Las Vegas when he ran escort services, which really were fronts for prostitution. This investigation has been in the works for years.
His home was kind of like the Never Never Land, or what people portray the like Michael Jackson's Never Never Land for the kids, but for pimps and prostitutes and musicians.
Angela Williams told the I-Team earlier this year how she worked as a prostitute for Jamal Rashid, the hip-hop producer also known as Molly Mall.
It's pretty disgusting that he's out and a lot of lives have been damaged.
On Monday, Rashid agreed to a plea deal in federal court, admitting he owned, operated, and managed a prostitution business. Williams had told us this was a day she and other women were waiting for.
I hope they can have a little bit more peace when that happens.
Rashid had been the subject of raids. According to the U.S. Attorney's Office, he admitted between 2002 and 2014, his escort services in Clark County were actually fronts for prostitution. Rashid is expected to be sentenced in January.
So far, no comment from Rashid's attorney or publicist. Previously, his publicist tried to tell me there was no story here. But again, a big update from the U.S. Attorney's Office that came in just moments ago.
Just before taking it to air. Thanks so much, Vanessa.
Thank you. Thank you.
So he admitted. Wow. And I know people are happy to get some type of justice these days, man, because when stuff go to court, you can sign in the wrong place and next thing you know, it's thrown out. So y'all tell me what y'all think, man. Y'all hit that subscribe button, hit that bell. Let me know in the comments. Peace out. Boy, we're gonna have to get you you know what? I can mail you. You can use a USB camera. Steph, you muted, by the way. But first of all, you need some better Wi-Fi.
Yeah, I looked into what is it, Starlink, because that's something you could take with you. It's like $165 a month, and I'm like, dude, do I want to do that? Like,
$165 a month. God dang.
Yeah, but I'll be able to bring it wherever I go. So that
You
you know what I'm
plan on
saying?
going somewhere?
Huh?
You plan on going somewhere?
No, but I'm just saying, like if I travel anywhere, I can take it with me and set it up, so it wouldn't.
Are you
be,
planning on
it's
going
like,
somewhere though? I understand what you did. The
yeah,
selling
but
point.
no, I always like to be prepared.
Huh?
I always like to be prepared. So and
When last time you went somewhere?
When's the last time I went somewhere? Shoot, with my stuff.
Girl, that's a selling point. You sound like a consumer. You gonna get that thing for $160, and for the next 6-7 months, you ain't going nowhere no time soon. Oh, but I can take it with me if I go.
Well, because I work from home, I don't have to stay here. Like, I can go visit for 2 months or somewhere else, and I have my internet with me. I don't have to worry about it. One of the reasons why I don't go back home is because some people in my family don't have internet. So,
well, yeah, and then you can travel. That's cool.
Yeah, go. But
What about your husband go with you, or y'all need the time apart anyway?
Huh?
What about your
No,
husband? Your husband would travel with you when you
I mean,
travel?
he'll travel, but he got to work. He works in person, so he
Yeah.
can't leave as long as I can. But he travels.
Right.
Travels. If he gets some days off, he'll take them. But usually, so his biggest concern is what he gonna eat if I'm not here. So
If there's a live incident, you can go and do live news. Yeah, I done been sold on all this crap. I use my cell phone as a hotspot and keep it moving.
yeah, that's what I do now. I have 3 cell phones I use as hotspots. And when that doesn't work, is packing her bags to go on a cruise. Exactly. I could bring the Starlink on the cruise too. It's the Elon Musk, that's his thing or whatever. So it supposedly connects to the satellites or whatever, so you can supposed to be go anywhere. I don't know. I just heard about it recently, so don't get me to line.
Yeah, thank y'all. We did 3 hours today, y'all. I'm so tired. What you think?
Sleepy?
Yeah, it's Friday night too.
Yeah, it is Friday night.
I want to finish up some of these reactions. I'm mad at myself because I keep feeling sleepy like this. Then I get up 3 o'clock in the morning and say, well, since I can't sleep, I'm out with start doing these reactions. Then when I get back into bed, that's when I'm knocked out. So it's almost like when it's time to sleep, I go take a nap. And then after I nap, 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning, I get up and come down here and do reactions. And since I can't sleep, I'm mad that I woke up and I'm just thinking and I'm looking at my phone and doing stuff, looking at the numbers. Now I'm wide awake. So I might as well come down here and do some reactions. I'm do some reactions, and then I go to bed and it's the wine. It's no wine. No wine today, baby. It ain't the wine, see?
Drinking water. Drinking the water.
Ain't no wine. Y'all can blame it on that wine. The wine does open me up a little bit, but it don't make me kirk out and go crazy. That's how my sleeping schedule is, Mike. Yeah, see, Murray, you done gave me your sleeping schedule. That's what the problem is. Yeah. Mike, have you had blood pressure or nope? No blood pressure or no blood work check. You are very tired looking. Yeah. I don't have any diabetes, high blood pressure, no sugar problems. I got a kidney stone. That's why I drink so much water. But I thank God, man, that for years and years and years, I've never been sick and had to go to the doctor and all that type of stuff. I had a few broken bones, but not that much. My knees started bothering me a little teeny bit, but because of a seer. If y'all got any body pains, man, I swear to you, y'all should try this. I got a link that y'all can sign up because I'm a distributor. I'm not trying to sell it. I ain't trying to push it, but it's sold in a network marketing structure. That might be a good idea if everybody was to register. The stuff is kind of expensive. I think I get 2 boxes now because I got my mom on it, and I want to say that the box that I'm getting is like $200, so that's $400. You know, and I'm not trying to persuade anybody to get it. If I was you, I would get 1 bottle and try it. But late at night when I was going to Me Too Mike, so far never been in detractor. I need that. I have
Mike be going all day, so I know I might be tired. He be going all day.
yeah, but this is I can send you the link, Steph. I mean Crystal. In fact, yeah, I need to get off because I got too much of this stuff upstairs. Because it's $215 a month, but that's like what 6 bottles and I get a big tube of gel. This is the gel. ASEA. Y'all should look this up if y'all want. It has it has redox in it, and what redox is the liquid that's inside every cell that's in your body. You know, your whole body's made up of cells, right? So this stuff helps every cell in your body, and that green hat has redox on it also. So I'm trying to look up. I don't know how to work this thing, man. I'm getting pissed off at it. It's like shareable card, manage the subscription. Here we go. I'm glad we're talking about this because I need to manage the subscription. All right, we got all right, I got an overview. Some kind of way I did something where they doubled up my prescription. So now I'm trying to single it. I'm sorry, y'all. Delete. Okay, I think I just now I don't know if I did both. Oh man. Well, I'm gonna leave it like that for right now. I don't know if I deleted both. I'm Googling it as well. Yeah. I tried to find, it's funny because you know, my mother don't believe in stuff like this snake oil, whatever you want to call it, right? So me and the lady that introduced this to me, we've been trying to find negative stuff on it. People been reading what's in it. I'm like, I don't know. Somebody at my job that I really, really trust. This is how I got into it, y'all. Late at night, I can't sleep. I'm always tired, but I come home from work and go straight to bed. I don't care. Thank you, Lord. Thank you, Jesus. All my bills is paid. Thank you, Jesus. I done did all my YouTube work. Thank you, Jesus. I got a roof over my head. I got food in the refrigerator. I'm going to bed. F y'all. That's how I feel. I don't know why I'm so tired and sleepy all the time, but I'm going to bed. But when I go to bed, my toes just start cramping up and locking up. I gotta sleep with the covers pulling my feet back because they'll lock up like they throwing gang signs up and stuff, man. I was getting pissed. So she said, "Oh, you need to try this." She gave me a little tube of this. She said, "Rub this on your feet before you go to bed at night. Just rub it on real good." So I was like, okay, well, the more she talked about it, I was like, well, do you have to wait till nighttime? Or she said, no, you can put some on now. So I went back to my desk. I'm at work, right? I went back to my desk and put some on. In 15 minutes, I took my shoes and socks off at my desk and started rubbing this stuff on my feet, boy. And then 15 minutes later, I can feel an amazing difference, like baby feet. No, you're going signs. What? No, no, the gang signs, yeah. Oh, me also, yeah. I swear to you. So that same night, I put some more on my feet. So now in the middle of the day, I put a little, a coat. It's like lotion. You just put it on, rub it in. Then at night I rubbed it on there too. And when I was going to sleep, I can tell that my feet was not going to cramp up and throw up gang signs. See, what had happened was I went back to her and I said, "You work. No cramping at all. No cramping since I've been using it. Every blue moon I get some cramping and I put more on or whatever. When I say blue moon, like once every other week or something. But then she said to me, God, she said, "Oh, at work now, you drinking." And I was like, huh? You supposed to drink this? No, this is the jail. This is the Garcia Redox jail. She said, no, this is the drink. So then she started introducing it to me in the network marketing structure, trying to recruit me or whatever. But I'm not interested in selling this. If I did, if this bar was sitting here since y'all be coming, every blue moon I might say something about it. But so I started drinking it, and I'm trying to get my mom to drink it. It tastes like a little seawater. It tastes like a little chlorine water, like swimming pool water. Like it's regular water mixed with a little bit of chlorine water. That's what it tastes like. This stuff is amazing. It's amazing. I got up and started working in the backyard. That's when I started building that crap back there. I started building all that stuff back there. I had energy, and my eyesight started getting better. A little bit is still there. I still rub on it sometimes. I think this stuff changed my life, man, to be honest.
Oh, I thought that was me, Dares. Mike, you're breaking up.
Oh, I'm breaking up. God damn.
I thought it was me. That's why I didn't say nothing. I just thought it was my
This it's the StreamYard. I never had any audio problems until I started using StreamYard.
Is it? Yeah, I just assumed it was my internet. You see, that's how bad it is. I just assumed it was my internet, and I was like, it's gonna fix itself.
How about now? Is that better? How about now? Is that better? But was I breaking up a lot? Yeah, it's can't he how about now?
I was muted. I was trying to tell you it sounds okay to me.
Oh, okay. Mike, you're breaking up. We can't hear you. Yeah, so it's not minerals. every time we think, because I got on the Zoom calls and talked to the doctor that knows all about this stuff, and people are they put this lady was in a coma, or her daughter was in a coma, or whatever the case may be. All the testimonies, the lady was in a coma, or her daughter was in a coma or something, and they was telling the doctor to put this in the IV. And after a week of doing it, she came out of the coma, and now she's walking. Yeah, this, when I tell you this shit right here, excuse me, y'all. What'd you say? Oh,
That's how Cat Williams. That's a Cat. This right here, right
this
here.
shit right here, this shit right here, this shit called death. He said, "No, I don't want to take. I don't want to take nothing that's gonna kill me." He said, "No, not death. Death. You ain't gonna be able to hear nothing." I said, "Yeah." He said, "Wait a minute, I got stuff to do tomorrow." But the lady, I was so when the lady, because she seemed like a nonchalant. Hey, Tilly, what's happening? Hey, Mike in the chat. Glad, yeah. So, how you doing, beautiful? Like when y'all see me do like this, that means I'm looking at your beautiful face. I mean your picture. Jamie. Yeah. But anyway, so the more you take it, the more you feel and this is what the doctor was explaining to me. Okay, redox is the liquid that's in your cells. And ever since you was a little kid, as soon as you was born, every day of your life, you're losing a little bit of redox. So, when you was a kid, you used to heal real quickly. You break an arm, you have a cast on for 2 or 3 weeks. Now, if you break an arm, you got 2 years and you can still feel it. That's because the older we get, the more redox leave your body. So this is a way, they found a way to stabilize redox. All it is a liquid water with stabilized redox in it. That's it. It's stabilized redox. So when you're drinking it, when you're using it, you're actually putting more redox back into your body. That's what I got. So now the lady was going to the doctor and she's telling her testimony and she's crying, and you know how everybody like, I'm not one for all that mess. I don't believe this and everything. So my sister begged me to try it. Oh Lord, here we go. I'm sick and tired. The doctor got me all these pills. Whatever she has, whatever female problem she had, she can't wear lady drawers. She can't wear bikinis and stuff because she's hurting so bad down there, whatever. And it's been years and years and years. And she said for 5 years, she's been wearing like men's shorts and stuff, and sometimes her sister said, I can see the shorts crimping up she got to wear certain clothes and stuff. Anyway, so the doctor is trying to say, why all of a sudden they done gave her all this medicine and all this stuff with side effects, hurt your kidney, whatever. But the more drugs she take, the better she feel, but she still got this problem. She started taking this for a whole week and everything started turning around so fast. She didn't know what it was. Maybe the doctor thinking that, well, maybe it's a different drug or whatever it is, don't do. And so the doctor told her, well, you need to stop taking this so we can see if this working. And she was like, H to the no. I'm going to keep taking this. If anything, her sister kept telling her to stop taking those drugs that the pharmaceutical company, this is all natural and all that stuff. So long story short, she started breaking down crying because she said, I could not believe. And after 30 days of taking this, she started taking more and more. And she started using more of this. She can finally wear ladies' underwear. So she said, when I put the first pair of underwear on after 5 years, I cried so hard. I was so happy. And so I asked, so everybody said, "Oh, it's an amazing story, amazing story." So I asked her, I said, "Well, I popped in this on a Zoom call, right?" I said, I'm happy that you're doing better and everything, but I got one question for you." She said, "Yeah." I said, "How long ago did all this happen?" Because I mean, did you put your first pair of underwear back on like yesterday or day before yesterday, a week ago, a month ago? And she said, "Oh, that's a great question. Nobody asked me that. They just hear the story and that's it." She said, "This been about at least," she said 7 months, because the doctor said you should keep using it for at least 8 months before this stuff really, all your redox is 100% back in your body, so to speak. I think it's been 8 months for me, or 8 weeks. I think it's 8 weeks. He said. Anyway, whatever the answer was, she was 1 month away or 1 week away or whatever, shy from that time. So let's say if it was months, she said, "I've been using it for 7 months," or whatever the numbers. Me, I don't remember the whole story, but she said, "That's a good question." She said, "So 7 months." She said, so I said, "So since you first stopped using the putting on the ladies' panties, how do you feel?" She said, I still feel a little bit of my problem, but it's went away to the point where I don't see it on the skin no more. I guess it was bruising up her skin down there, or whatever the case may be. And then this other lady, she came on with a testimony. Lord have mercy. She was, you talking about ghetto. She was like, "Look, this used to shit, I guarantee you work." She said, "Look, honey, I can't tell no great stories, but I know one thing. My damn was hurting so goddamn bad all goddamn year, and y'all, and I know one thing. I started drinking it out the bottle. They said you don't drink. They don't want you to drink it straight out the bottle, because your saliva, no matter how this how I found this out. Because when I first got it, I started taking it to the head. yeah, coconuts. Some saliva of your mouth will go back into the bottle, and that will make the redox start working on the saliva in your, so you making it not work anymore in the bottle. So all this stuff, I'm like, okay, so you got a little cup. You take 2 ounces in the morning and take 2 ounces at night. It's the recommended. And I'm doing like 8 ounces. Me, I'm trying my best to stay healthy. So yeah, she was, so far, nobody says, when I say nobody, that's probably, take it with a grain of salt. So anyway, moms we're trying to find negativity on this stuff. So we went on YouTube, and the guy was talking and talking, but we found somebody talking negative about it. But what he was talking negative about was the network marketing.
Is Mike breaking up, or is that me?
Am I breaking up?
I think it either it sounds like you are, but I just want to make sure it's not, just because it could be me too. Is Mike breaking up for you guys, or no?
Maybe y'all not listening to me. How about that?
No, Aspen said it's me.
Okay. So when I forgot where I was at, something real important. We was watching the YouTube guy, and he was saying, but they saying that this stuff work. I don't know if it worked. And this is a young dude, right? Keep that in mind. He's young. He's like 24 or something. He said, "Well, I tried this stuff. I mean, I don't like the way it tastes. Who cares about how it tastes? That's how if I'm in pain or something that's hurting, because it don't taste that bad. It just tastes like you got a little bit of, you went swimming and got a little water in your mouth. That's what it tastes like." I'm glad your sister feels better. Yes. So next thing you know, Steph, love you with smiles. Cecil. But anyway, the guy was talking more bad about the network market. If you're trying to make money, You don't have to sell this crap. It's more things you can do. And what makes it so bad is y'all can go look this up on YouTube. Look up some of the YouTube videos and then go in the comments. Go in the comments. I read this long comment and it said, I don't care what anybody says. I recommend anybody to use this stuff. I am a Christian. I would not lie to you. And who would take a time out to write this long paragraph in the comments, right? And I sat there and read it. She said everybody in her choir was getting sick. People can't get up and down. The men got to help the people and all this type of stuff. So we all got together and said, we're going to try it. And everybody shared their experience with it. And this is her. She said, people have been saying that this stuff was sent by God to them. Now sometimes they can't even have choir rehearsal or Bible study and all this stuff. She said, now we got 2 choir rehearsals a week because everybody feels so good. And people are now sharing it with people in their family who has problems. People, diabetes went down, they high blood pressure, on and on and on and on and on and on and on. And everybody that's in my little team, I told them I don't have time to be coming to this because all y'all doing is listening to these testimonies. I got work to do. So this is actually the bottle is probably about this much left in it, about right there. This is the bottle that I had at my desk when I was at work. So I had a bottle at work, a bottle at home, and oops, I got a bag of these. It's 50 of them. It was 50, 50 of these in a bag. So, and again, this stuff is kind of expensive. Now, Mike Cross or anybody else would not be buying so much of this stuff if it didn't work. I was not expecting my knees when I walk up and down the steps. I can't squat down. Well, I can now without my knees hurting. And for years, my knees just keep hurting. And I was like, well, my knees going to hurt. Just live with it. Sometimes when if I go up like 2 steps at a time and put a lot of pressure on it, it's a lot of pressure on that knee. Oh my God, my knee gives out. Almost fell off the stage one time because my knee gave out. Now I can walk up the steps and I'm like so excited. My knees don't hurt. My knees don't hurt no more. God dang, my knees don't hurt no more. And I don't feel any body pains. My back bothers me a little bit, but I know one thing, without this ASEA, man, my tail would have been almost I'm gone, y'all. I'm going to bed. Yeah. So I would recommend y'all to try it. I mean, you ain't got to buy it from me, but I know one thing. The first day you're going to feel a difference in everything. Did you grow 6 toes yet? No, I already passed that part. I passed the 6. I grew 6 toes, and then you take some more. Then the other toe go on the other foot, and then you take some more. Then it disappears. Yeah. Man, Mike, you described me very well. What, you got 6 toes too? They need to sponsor you, Mike, after that testimony. Yeah, most definitely. And I'm not trying to sell a thing on stuff. ASEA, yeah. ASEA. Yeah. Question. Okay. How long do you take it? You take it for life. There's a lady upstairs I was talking to because I'm kind of friends with her, and she's like much older. And she took, oh yeah, that stuff is good. I take it. I said, you do? She said, yeah, I've been taking it for years. Oh, for real? And she told me, she said she was, she got all kinds of problems and stuff. And she's an older lady. She looked like she got problems, but she looks healthy though and everything. She looked like you'll be surprised if she don't have problems. And she said she still feel pains and she still have problems, but she stopped taking it. She said, I was hoping that my problems would go away. You know, I was praying that it go away, but I was taking it, not overdosing. You can't overdose on it, but she was taking more than the recommended amount. I mean, you can drink the whole bottle. This stuff, it won't hurt you, you know. Anyway, so she said she didn't think it was working, so she stopped taking it. When she stopped taking it, her arthritis and whatever it was so much pain that she had to go back on it. And she said, now I'm on it for life. So I was asking her, because I think the next things people will ask is, do you think that, I don't know, you're not addicted to it, but your body starts getting addicted to it where you gotta have it? And I think when I come back from the Philippines, I'm gonna stop taking it all together just to see how my body will react. But I'm taking a lot to the Philippines. I ain't gonna tell y'all what I'm gonna do with it. Yeah. I'm taking a lot of this stuff to the Philippines and everything. But also, last story, y'all. How long you take it? Yeah, you take it for like life. Yeah, for the pain only. Yeah, JRS for pain, but I was not eating, I would lose my appetite. Yeah, that's crazy. That's a boxy treatment. What? Yeah, okay, better than just say, okay, cool. I stopped taking it. Okay, yeah, that's most definitely. Yeah, I think that this stuff can probably help people that having some real issue problems, man. What happened? I'm sorry. I was on Jamie said, what happened? I was reading. Yep, neck surgery for back surgery. Right. This see, so this is what I wanted to say. Yeah, see, so I swear to you, and it's funny because I mean, of course I would like for you to sign up under me so I can make some money to give to the kids. But my point is there was 2 or 3 people at my job, and I would tell them they started taking it. And they was like, man, because I got this pain in my back. I done had surgery. And the guy he got this big cut on his arm. And he said, see this cut? He rolled up his sleeve. You see this cut, man? I got to deal with this all the time. This throbs and it hurts and all this stuff. You know, dog ate my homework, all this crap he tell me. I said, well, try some. So I gave him a tube. You know, I wanted him to keep the whole tube, but he took a little bit and gave the tube back. I said, nah, you can keep. Nah, you know, I want to take the stuff. And he was like, man, I don't feel no pain. Like right then and there, a lot of people who tried it and put it on their pain, the pain went down a whole lot or it disappeared. And this is what they say, because that's what happened to me. My wrist was hurting. I put it on my wrist, I put it on my knees or whatever. And I was like, in 15 more minutes, I'm like, man, is it? Because I know if you turn your hand a certain way, oh, that's a sharp pain. Yeah. It wasn't doing that no more. And I was like, wait a minute, is that in my mind? Is it in my mind? Everybody says that. They said, I don't feel the pain no more, but I think that's all in my mind though. Wait a minute. And so he doing all like this and everything. He said, man, this stuff work because I don't feel. He said, man, I think it's in my mind. And I kept saying, that's what I said. But he never signed up and he never bought the stuff, you know. Because I understand, man, the stuff is expensive. $200 for $200 a month. Also, I'm great. Get on that back on that Tahitian noni juice. I use hemp beer. Okay. Yeah. Look at these beautiful women, boy. Good God. Of course, Mike, let people sign up under you and you should advertise it at least once a week or twice. Yeah. You right. You right. You right. There's something about Murray. So Murray, when you signing up under me? Hey there, the other Stephanie. Look at that beauty. Hey Valerie. How you doing, Valerie? Hope you're doing all right, Valerie, with your fine self. I mean, beautiful self. I mean, who said that? Michelle, how you doing, beautiful? There's something about Mary. She got all that stuff on her eyes, looking Miss Pretty. Now I don't know if it's gonna make you look pretty. So look here, man. If you think you're gonna be looking like Miss Smith over there, looking all beautiful with that pretty smile she got, yeah. If you think this stuff gonna make you look beautiful, I didn't say that. It ain't gonna make you look beautiful, men. How you pronounce this? Helena G. Helena. I wish I could. If I poured all over me, I hope I look like you. Or look beautiful like you. And be happy. Mike can sell ice to an Eskimo. Girl, I can't sell nothing. Apparently, look, the speech sounds good. Be happy. The speech sounds good. The network team sounds good, but ain't nobody buying. So, look, I mean, I went hard. We did a commercial. Y'all want to see the commercial? Shoot. Y'all want to see the commercial? It ain't finished, but we did a commercial and everything. Yeah. Nah, homie. Wait a minute. Let me see if I can get to the commercial. I know Tahir gonna laugh at me. I know it's on the live channel.
This is how to get.
Wait a minute. And yeah. Wait a minute. I'm gonna find it, y'all. Wait a minute. I can filter because I know they shoot. How you work this piece of trash? Okay, wait a minute. Oh man, I've been putting up so much stuff. I got videos of me digging in the yard. Okay, we're getting close. Wait a minute, y'all. Nope, we still not close. I don't even know what I named it. Oh man. Wait a minute. Oh, I think I named it Asia. How about that? There it is. All I had to do is just think a little bit. Oh, okay. Wait a minute. Wait a minute, man. Ladies and gentlemen, Mike Cross, I see a commercial. Yeah. Now we get copyright for my own commercial. All right. Let's play this bad boy. Here we go. Check this out. Hey guys, I am in my recording studio, not to do music, but to show you guys all these products that I have purchased, trying to stay healthy, mixing this up and all this other stuff that just, to me, didn't work. I done tried this one product for one day, and I tell you, this is a game changer. We're going to go over to the lady's house that introduced me to this product because I am so excited to share it with you guys, and she is so excited to explain it to you guys. Let's go over her house and let her tell you more. Let's go. We're here. This is the lady I was telling you about who introduced me to the product. And this is Juanita. And Juanita is going to tell us more about this amazing product that just blew my mind. So, Juanita, what made you start taking this product?
Well, Mike, what I was explaining to some other folks who also are interested in the product is I have been praying ongoingly for something to use for my health. I've been dealing with a lot of health conditions and taking quite a bit of medication. And the medication was making me feel some kind of way, but it definitely wasn't better. So
she showed me all the medications and stuff she had. All right, y'all want to see this? Y'all let me know if y'all want to see this.
taking one medication that was making me feel like a zombie, one that was making me fall asleep randomly throughout the day. One medication was making me have a sensation of, it was making me feel like I was getting better, but in actuality, I wasn't feeling any better. So I was taking something for diabetes, something for sleep, something for anxiety, and something for asthma. All of those on top of another process that I was doing for my health.
Right.
And I was training for triathlons. So I was adding insult to injury, you know, with that. Not saying that pursuing your health by exercise is a bad thing. It was simply that my body was in crisis. So I've been praying for something that would, you know, be kind to me, that would allow me to authentically feel better, something that would not impose on the medications that I was taking. And when a woman told me about the product and she told me what it did, sent me some videos, and then I tried the product. And at that point, I knew that that was an answer to my prayer.
So when you tried the product, did it, I mean, as soon as you drunk it, it was like, voila, or it takes a couple of days, weeks, months, years? I don't know.
Well, so it depends on where you are with your health. Everybody's health pattern, health tracking is where it is. It's individualized.
It's a little different.
And the company honestly don't recommend that you stop your medication. They recommend that you continue to do your medication under a doctor's care, along with taking the product. That's what they recommend. But I made a unique decision based on faith that my prayer was being answered. And I made a decision for myself to stop the medications.
So you stopped all your medication and using this?
Yes, sir.
Wow. Even though, because the doctors say, and then nobody would recommend to stop all the medication and here, use this. Like, go against your doctor's will. Your doctor said use this and go against and just use this stuff. Nobody, because everybody's smart, right? But think about it. A lot of these prescriptions that the doctors is prescribing you have to get a signature from a doctor to get it, because this stuff will kill you. So you wanted to stop using, everybody want to stop using medicines and use something that is more natural to what your body is doing, and that's this. So now that you stop your medication, how do you feel?
I feel amazing. I feel amazing in the sense that within the first 10 minutes after taking the product, I immediately had a reaction to the ASEA product. And I knew that it was the ASEA because I had never had that kind of reaction with any of the medications that I've ever taken.
So which one did you use? Because I want to make sure, because my story is almost like that too, y'all. In 10 minutes you used the drink, or in 10 minutes you used the gel?
I took the drink, the ASEA redox signaling molecules. I took 2 ounces of that.
2 ounces.
And then I took a small amount of this and I rubbed it on my abdomen. That's where my biggest problem was. My abdomen.
And in 10 minutes?
Within 10 minutes, I had an elimination that is, I definitely don't want to give you too much information on this, but it was.
But you're right. You felt a difference. You felt
within 10 minutes.
Now, this is the lady who gave me just the gel. I didn't have the drink. She gave me the gel, and I was telling her my feet cramping up at night. This is killing me. you know. And so I immediately, because you know, would you put a little bit on before you go to bed, or can I put something on now? Because I'm ready for some right now action. I went to my desk, put it on, and you said 10 minutes. I gotta say 15 minutes. Maybe if I would have drunk it, I would have cut down to 5 minutes. But just the gel, in 15 minutes, I got up and went back to her desk. What the heck was that stuff? My feet felt like baby feet. I felt young again. And it's almost like I can feel it climbing up my body little by little, getting all the way to my brain. I felt so more alive. So at night, I put some more on my feet. I came back to work the next day and I ran right to your desk and said, I am in. My feet didn't cramp up, because she was telling me it may not work that fast because everybody's different, right? It may not work that fast. But the next night, I guarantee you your feet won't cramp up. Who can guarantee something? And I swear I haven't had any cramps. I had a little cramp a couple of days ago, just a little tiny one, but not locked up like, oh, I want to get up and had to walk around. I can't believe it. I cannot believe it. And everybody I give this to, they can't believe it either. They refuse to believe it. That's the part I like. Okay, what else? What else you want to? So what happened? Because I know I cut you off like 3 hours ago.
That's fine. That's okay. No. Because what I mean, if you had that kind of reaction just within a short period of time, that was only on your feet. Imagine if you take it internally as well.
Right. So that's where I was at.
That was on your feet, and you take it in your mouth.
Right.
I mean, that is working double duty.
Double duty. And it's funny, by the way, you don't have to. The order that I have, Debbie, with the one cat. I see one cat. I'm glad you didn't put the other cat in the picture too. No, but seriously though, Essiment bottle. I get the 6 bottles plus one. It's a bigger. Shoot. It's like twice as big as this right here. It's twice as big as this that I get upstairs. That comes once a month. Like a big tube of lotion. That's the lotion that you rub. You can rub on your skin and everything. Or you can get just the 4 bottles by itself. It's $140 a month. They got different plans. You can get just 2 bottles a month, which is $75. But if you sign up for the plan, then they got a, she said they got an extra strength. The tube I was showing y'all, I couldn't believe this. The tube is smaller, but that one, the blue tube, y'all see that blue tube? The blue tube costs $80. But that's the bigger tube. This bigger tube costs $43. So the smaller tube is twice as much as this. But this is supposed to be extra strength. It's supposed to be stronger. You know what I said with extra strength would be giving me 2 of these tubes. I don't need no extra. I ain't that sick. But they got other things also on the website and everything. Maybe I should try to I can copy the link. Oh, here we go. My bad. Yeah, this stuff makes you drink plenty of water, and they say drink water because it's flushing out, and she's going to explain all that. But that's why I'm drinking water, because I had my doses before we started filming. Now, when I got back to her desk the next day, and I told her how amazing this stuff worked, because my feet didn't cramp up, I felt great. I felt so much better, because that's like 2 times. Put it on at my desk, then I put it on at night before I went to bed. So I only used it twice. The next day I'm coming running. I'm running to her desk to tell her. And the first thing she said, now imagine if you drink it. So I'm thinking you supposed to drink this too? You can drink it? She said, no, it comes in a drink. So that's when I said, well, I'm going to check this thing out and everything. And she started showing me the prices and all the stuff of how much it costs and everything. She had a nerve to say, But if you're serious and you're going to get it, because, you know, the order, you got to wait till they deliver it. I was like, she said, I'll bring one of my bottles to work. And when your order comes, I can just replace the bottle. I'm like, you'll do that for me? Heck yeah, I'm ready for this. I said, Friday, I'm joining. So Friday I joined, and here we are. I am so amazed of how great I feel. And here's the thing, and I can go on and on, because when something works, I explode with it. My vision is a lot better. I was not even expecting my vision and my knees. The first link, I did it wrong. The first link is this live stream. The first link is this live stream, but it says shop. It says shop ASEA. That's so you can look at the products and stuff. That's my shopping link, y'all. The 1MC, that's me. The 1MC, that's me. My knees, the way I walk up the steps and the way I walk down the steps, I'm conscious of my knees, and I've been doing it for so long that I walk a certain way so my knee won't hurt. Yeah. And I'm doing that for no reason. I'm like, I don't have to walk like that. I can just walk normal now. Yeah. It's amazing. It's so amazing. So one of the things that I'm still learning, I only been on it for 8 days, y'all. 8 days. And how long have you been taking it?
It's been over 3 weeks for me. It's closer to a month.
3 weeks to a month? So you under 30 days, you think?
I started it in July.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, I started it in July, and it's coming up on September, so that's how long it's been.
So about 30 days.
But one of the things that impressed me most about the reaction that I got from this is some time ago I had a TIA. It's a mild undetected stroke. And that really impacted my memory and my cognitive abilities.
Okay.
Since I've been taking this, my memory is returning in a way that is shocking me.
Wow.
And in a way that I am able to collectively say my mental, my physical, and my spiritual self has enhanced because of this. Now, one of the other impressive things about it is that it's something that's already in your body. It's like when I told some people about it, they say, is that FDA approved? I said, well, is your blood FDA approved? Is your urine FDA approved? Is your
cells?
Is your hair, are your cells FDA approved?
Is that makeup you putting on FDA approved? No.
No.
Is Jello brand gelatin FDA approved? No. And I have done research on stuff like this because I've been in health and network marketing and structures, and people say things like that. Is Coca-Cola FDA approved? No. Is Pepsi Cola? I can keep going, because over 80% of the foods that's in the grocery store is not FDA approved. And don't believe me, look it up for yourself. That's what I tell people. I always say, look it up for yourself. Oh, he lying. He ain't lying. I called the Coca-Cola company and I asked him, he said, well, the ingredients we use, sir, are all FDA approved. Dude, don't sugarcoat this mess. Yes or no? Is Coca-Cola FDA, did FDA approve Coca-Cola? Yes or no? And he said no.
Okay.
I rest my case. You got all the ingredients that's FDA approved. So why the Coca-Cola ain't FDA approved? Well, because the dog ate my homework. I don't know why. I don't care. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, so what's in it is, I'm assuming that what's in it, the FDA don't even know about it. So did they approve it, or did they?
I think that it doesn't require that.
Right.
Because when you take ASEA, it will never cause you to have an allergic reaction. It will never contradict or conflict with any medications you're taking.
Right. You hear that? Just hear the word never.
Okay, never. Because
people don't believe that.
Well, it's okay that they don't believe it, but if you cry and you ever taste your tears, what does it taste like?
Tastes good to me. It tastes salty. It tastes salty.
That's what this is.
Right.
We are the salt of the earth.
Right.
So when you consume ASEA, you're consuming something that's already earthly, natively assigned to your body as a part of who you are.
Right.
And that's the specific precious thing about this product, is that you can never take too much of it.
Right.
There is an ideal amount that you should take.
Mhm.
However, if you took a lot of it, what you can expect is that those signaling molecules will tell those fractured cells to get out. So you
Mhm.
will have an experience of detoxification.
Right. You
And
just, for all of y'all that don't know, you just use the bathroom more.
Well, you
On
can
both sides.
urinate more,
Uh-huh.
defecate more, perspire more.
Everybody wants to know what's in it. This is my experience of all.
Yeah. This is I guess when you first start taking it, they tell you to, drink plenty of water because your body will start pushing out the dead cells, pushing out um the good and bad. Your cells is automatic, and they get deep into this stuff. Your cells automatically supposed to know when to die and reproduce new cells and know when to try to fix itself. And there's a lot of cells that's trying to fix itself, and they should be dying. So redox come in and get rid of stuff. So you'll start using the bathroom more and all this type of stuff. So yeah. That's what she was talking about. And I don't know if I experienced that part. I think I did.
For more.
Well, you
On
can
both sides.
urinate more,
Uh-huh.
defecate more, perspire more.
Everybody wants to know what's in it. This is my experience of everybody that I talk to that ask me what's in it, and I'm like, I don't know.
Sodium and water.
Right. I don't know what it is.
Yeah.
You put stuff in your body, you don't even know what it is. Now, I'm saying that to say this. People have went to the Chinese restaurant and got them crab sticks because they sell like hash cake.
Yeah.
And we know what that is. You know them crab's legs or them crab sticks.
Imitation crab.
It's imitation crab sticks. So you mean to tell me you know what this is and you eat it anyway? Subway, eat fresh. Subway, eat fresh. It's marketing. It's a lot of stuff in a tuna fish that is fillers.
Yeah.
We know that. Cause we smart people, right? They use I'm gonna have the what I just say, the seafood salad.
Mhm.
And they use imitation crab meat in it.
Yeah.
But you go to Subway to eat fresh. This how smart we are. Does that make sense?
Yes, it does.
So asking me what's in it, I don't care what's in it because that's how I am. Because it makes me feel good. It helped my vision. It helped all my aches in my joints. And I just wanted my feet to stop cramping. Now my knees is feeling better.
Yeah.
I feel brighter and all this type of stuff. I just wanted my knees to feel better. So I'm in it to win it, So the Zoom meeting's about to start?
Zoom meeting is about to start, but
Mhm.
the beauty of this business of well-being and health is that you never have to go it alone.
Right.
There's an incredible infrastructure set
Mhm.
up to support anybody who wants to take the product or anybody who might want to become an associate in the
To go and help others.
Yeah, to help others.
Yeah.
I've never
Wait a minute,
been to.
Go ahead. Keep going. You can keep going.
So
I
I've
just want
never
to make
been
sure.
to Macy's, brought an outfit and
Mhm.
wore it. And
Oh, I cut it, y'all, but as you can see, and bless her heart, she's a sweetheart, man. She's a
You did an infomercial.
yeah. It's almost like, should I tell y'all this information or should I not? She had a little issue with her husband that I was over there. And I was like, what? So, but she's a sweetheart. She reminds me of a like one of my aunts or something. I'm not sexually attracted to her. Ew. With all that gray hair, looking like a grandma. She looked like somebody I should take my kids to go babysit. She looked like a trustworthy babysitter or something. But anyway, she wants me to really push it to sell it. And I ain't trying to sell the daggone thing. Keep on watching, guys. That's Mina. More of a testimonial. Yeah. But it wasn't leading the way I wanted it to lead. And it was supposed to be a commercial. We're supposed to be running the commercials and all this stuff. So I need to give her a call, to be honest. But anyway, guys, Hi there. We did 4 hours.
You want to
Melinda.
call it? You want to call it tonight?
Yeah, you
We
want to
got
keep
all-
going?
We got all day tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
I'm good with calling 7 o'clock. So I think we came we did what we came to do, right? It's 68 people in the chat.
Somebody said, Melinda said, Mike, how tall are you? You look so much taller in the video. That's right, because I'm tall, baby. I'm tall. I'm tall. How you like your men? Give me a number. That's me. Nah. I'm
Lord.
I'm 5'9". I keep saying I'm 5'10", but the older you get, you start shrinking a little teeny bit. So I guess I'm officially 5'9" now. If you measure me, it's probably I'm 5'8", but I'm 5'9". We're gonna stay with that one. 'Cause on my driver's license it says 5'10", but that's a lie. Mike.
I want to try that. What is it? Well, I don't want to try, but I want to get. You must be tired, Helena. Yes, I'm a little
You're a little tired.
I go back. I go back to back. I get off at 3. I hit it right at 3, so I go double shifts every night, just about.
Okay. Well, we can call it. We're gonna call it soon, y'all.
But I want to try that. Was it the neuro gum? I want to get that for and see because they said that like I guess it's the same type of thing. It's a gum that kind of helps stimulate your mind. It's supposed to be natural, good for you, all that other stuff. But I haven't been able to find it, so I think you probably got to get it on what is it, Amazon or something? Get it delivered or something. Because they
hey, go easy on us gray-haired people. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Tahir's leaving too, so it's Tahir's bedtime. I just sent you a message, Tahir. Tahir got me working. I was paying attention, but Tahir got me working. So
yeah, and I thank you. He told me, he texted me also. We all working. If y'all and I'm not, I try not to be. Somebody fussed at me one time. You an evil person. You a mean boss. That's why ain't nobody. This ain't gonna work. And I'm like, some of the stuff that they said wasn't gonna work. You right, wasn't gonna work. Like, ain't nobody gonna go to your little stupid World's Largest Rap contest. You know what? You right, because I don't feel like putting up with more headache people like you, because all y'all the same, especially all the rappers anyway. But thank you, Stephanie. Thank you so much, Stephanie.
Anytime.
You are filling in so many different spots that I needed. Murph too. Yeah, Murph is, so, and I'm hoping that you can build a team and we all build a team to help and everything. I saw your video on your channel.
Which one?
I left a comment just to let you know I was there.
Did you? Oh, okay, I gotta go back and look at it.
Thank y'all so much. Y'all such beautiful people, man. I love the positive energy. I'm human. I mess up sometimes, so no coconuts today.
Good night, Tahir.
Good night, y'all. Y'all say y'all good night. This time I'm gonna remember to say good night in the chat.
Good
it's
night,
snowing
guys.
outside, y'all. Y'all take it light.
Pictures.
Y'all take it light. Take it slow. Tell them Uncle Mike told you so. Peace out.
Bye, guys.
I try to wave like Stephanie.